All right, it's Thursday night. Welcome to the BS sessions. With me, as always, is my brother in arms, Jerry CP. What's up, brother?
What is up, man? How are you? And we have a birthday boy in the house today. Wonder who
Where?
that
Where?
is.
Ooh.
Happy birthday, Mark.
I feel bad you telling me happy birthday because when
You
we did
say it's
BS
your
on your birthday, I
birthday.
forgot.
Yeah, I know. I'm a minuscule part of the show. It's okay. I'm
No,
like
it's
that
because
speck of dust.
I was having a
Yeah,
bad
I
week.
get it. I get it, dude.
he's the
Remember
one that
that was
knows
the
what's
week
going
where I was gonna
Dude,
on.
get
I'm having a bad
Mark, let
sci-fi
us
week.
talk real quick.
So I'm having a bad fucking week.
Let's
So
try
I
not to
understand.
let's try not to interrupt each other.
But
But I just want to say
uh,
that week I was feeling I was going to get fired from work. So that was different.
well, just say it now then. Make up for it. Come on.
Happy birthday, Jerry.
Thank you. That's all you had to do. All right,
Okay.
now we're even. All
Yeah.
right, what do we got here tonight?
What
We
do, what do you
have
mean you almost got fired?
I thought I was going to get fired.
Oh, you can't do
Believe
I
that.
it or
did.
not, folks, it's awesome. You know who we have in the house tonight? Yes, Gwen Stefani is with us tonight.
Holla back, girl.
No,
Holla
no, no.
back.
It's Gwen
I
Stefani. You
want
gotta
some
say it
It's
bananas,
like
some
bananas,
you
dude.
gotta
BANA
say it like
bananas,
Flavor
bananas,
Flav.
bananas,
That
So
shit's
the story
bananas.
is
Bananas.
Flavor
bananas,
Flav
bananas.
thought Miley Cyrus was Gwen Stefani. He was all drunk. So
Hey,
he came up
Oh,
to Miley and said, Gwen Stefani. That's the story, okay?
I like this. I like the
alrighty then.
song she did
That
with
happened
Moby.
in like about 2014. So this is a has something
Dude,
to
that
do with
song
that.
sucked.
Is
Oh,
I
this
like
really
Mo
being recorded?
Yeah,
that song with Moby, really, dude?
I like that song
Oh,
with Moby.
I do like that
Moby
song with Moby.
I do
Yeah,
too.
sucks.
I like that album actually.
Moby.
I do
Good
too.
album.
Holy, holy, I like that.
Oh.
It might make the
Well, anyway,
list.
Mark Dolly, how you doing, dude?
I'm pretty good.
It's a good
I'm
album.
I'm wearing my jersey, and I was
Miley
only
Cyrus,
on until a few minutes ago. So I think I'm
you
gonna
touching
change.
Bill Cosby's face? Who is that? Who's she
That's
touching?
Flavor Flav.
Oh,
All
Flavor
right.
Flav,
I
yeah.
said
Bill
the story
Cosby.
already.
All right, I wasn't listening. There's too
Who's
much
All
that?
right.
too
So
much talking.
anyway, Flavor Flav thought Miley Cyrus was Gwen Stefani.
Okay, that's what you said. Flavor Flav.
Yeah,
Okay, I got it.
that's why it's
Flavor
Gwen
Flav?
Stefani.
Is
Okay.
that Bill Cosby?
They look nothing really alike, by the way.
Hey,
Well,
does he have a pudding pop for her? Oh, sorry.
maybe.
Hey, hey, hey.
I got a pudding pop for you, young lady.
All right,
Let
then we
me
got
give you
Andy
some
Rodriguez. How
drugs.
you doing? Andy,
Hey
how you
man,
doing, man?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me
Yeah.
on. I, I'm excited about this. It's been really cool doing decades like this because I
I
really
kind of gave
stretched
them a
out.
hint.
It's
I
been
kind of
really
gave them a
cool.
hint of. I kind of gave them a hint about a new band that I'm putting on this list tonight that we saw live for the very first time. Well, I did anyway at Rock Home. I'm not going to mention their name, but it's one of those bands. So,
Oh, cool.
and it's female fronted. That's the only clue I'm going to give you.
Oh, you gave it away.
How are you doing, Andy? You just said how you're
Cool.
doing, didn't you?
Oh man, I'm doing really well. I'm doing really
Man,
well.
I'm fucking off tonight already. Damn.
You're supposed to be
Must be
drinking with
hockey
me too.
season.
It's my birthday, damn it.
And then we got the Mooger Fooger, man. Our third member, actually our second member of the Freeform Rock podcast. I'm third. But
You
we
No
know
got
what?
bullshit.
We're all number one on that show. We're all the same. There is no.
oh stop. You wanted me to go take a number two. Hush. All right.
I just fell asleep on Freeform's couch and wouldn't leave. So they just kind of said, fuck it, fine, come on
I know
in.
we couldn't well, yeah, we couldn't delete him off. He was like, his picture was still there. We couldn't get him off.
You're
So like,
you're
fuck
that
it, we might as well put him on the
you're
show.
that dude from Half Baked who takes our messages for us. The
Yes.
guy on the couch,
Yes.
Stephen Wright.
Yeah.
You're Stephen Wright.
Yeah.
And to round it, we do have Al Horta coming in tonight eventually. He'll be here eventually. But we have Tim Orasnik here. How you doing, dude?
I'm doing just fine. Still on this side of the earth, so I'm doing great. Happy to be
I
here.
want to put a
I'm, I'm,
shout
I'm
out
kind
to
of upset. I'm kind of upset, dude. You haven't been wearing the wife beaters lately, dude. That's like your trademark, man.
It's
I want to
fucking
put a
cold
shout
up
out.
here.
How about a shout out to Tim, Andy, and myself, and Jerry and Mark for every episode we appeared in this countdown. Sorry,
Not
Mogi,
me.
you missed one. Oh, that's right, you missed
Not
one.
me.
Okay, so
I
I
missed
want
the
to give
90s.
Tim
Well, a
and
shout out to
Andy.
Joseph for ranking out because he didn't think he could find anybody.
No, Joseph's disqualified for picking REM above Iron Maiden. That is absolute blasphemy. That
I
should
don't.
be
I agree with you on that one. I like
disqualification.
REM.
I don't think I picked
REM
Iron.
above Iron Maiden.
I don't think I picked Iron Maiden in any of these.
You did.
Oh, I did. Oh, I
You
don't
did.
remember.
You didn't pick Metallica.
No, I. Oh, really?
Oh, you can still pick them now. for 72 seasons.
I don't know.
Pick Megadeth too. They're just releasing it.
Megadeth got picked by someone, not me though.
Fuck.
And no one picked Sammy Hagar or the Circle or the
Who the
What's the
fuck's gonna
fucking
pick
deal?
Sammy Hagar?
I
what's that
could
one?
have, but I didn't.
Chicken Foot.
Yeah, I did pick Sammy Hagar technically
The
because
Wabaritas.
I
Remember that tequila song? The
I-
Wabaritas.
Mark, you got to stop when somebody else starts talking.
Sorry, go ahead.
You gotta, let us in. I did pick Sammy Hagar technically with Van Halen in the 80s because he was part of that.
I did too.
So there you go.
Wah, wah, wah.
There's
All right, Mark, let's get started with some BS.
all right. Perfect timing. Let's talk a little bit more and say hi to our incoming guest.
Oh, here comes Al.
Here comes
Here
Al.
comes Al.
So
Hey
talk
guys,
about
say hi
Rush.
to Al and give him
Hey,
an
what's going on,
introduction.
Al?
Let's talk about Rush.
Not
Fashionably
yet.
late.
Tim, shut the fuck up. Mark,
That
shut
was
the
me.
fuck up. Shut
Not
the
him,
fuck
that
up.
was me.
Let's introduce him first. Damn, dudes. You're always itching to get things out. Calm
Whoa,
down.
wait. How about we play the subdivision theme for him?
Oh, Chad.
Get out of here.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Mark, Gwen, go to the corner.
Oh, listen, man. Ralph and all them guys wanted to wish you happy birthday, Mark, and myself as well. Happy
Thank you.
birthday, brother.
Thank you, man.
He really did. He's like, wish Mark a happy birthday for me, man. So
Yeah, he's amazing. I like Ralph, even though I get a little chaffed when they're always picking on me and they give everybody else props. I go, I want to be part of the cool kids. I want to get
He
props
ripped-
by Ralph.
he ribbed me a little bit, because when I was already coming on the show, and he texted me like just literally like an hour before it, like 7:30 or something, and he's like, "Dude, we're gonna talk about Rush, man. Will you want to come on?" And I'm like, "I can only come on for like the first half hour. I got to do Mark's show because I'm not like that. I'm not gonna diss him, And he ribbed me a little bit. He was like, "Yeah, you're gonna go on that, and all that." And I'm like, "Well, dude, I'm not like that. I gotta, I committed to him, so I don't want
Well,
to."
your commitments. You're a good man, Al.
So,
Well, it's also
fuck
Jerry.
you, all right, fuck you, Mark. See you later.
Yeah.
Well, it's also
I
Jerry's.
was going to tell you, fuck you.
It's always Jerry's show too, and Jerry gets props by Ralph. So if we would have said I got to,
But see, I don't care, dude. If people want to bail, we got 7 guests. It would have been cool if Al went to
We're
another
gonna
show.
go we're gonna do multiples like we did last week.
I
so that's
get
pretty
it, man. I mean, I just don't get all wound up when somebody doesn't want to show up on our show because they're
cool.
doing
It's
stuff
hard to
else.
give somebody multiples, but we're doing it tonight, so that's pretty good. Okay. All
Anyway,
right,
I'm glad you
back,
made it, dude.
No, thank you, man. Appreciate it. And I'm pretty excited about this show because everybody's always like, this is gonna be fucking hard. I don't know, man. I came up with a fucking great list of bands that I love, dude.
Joseph.
So
I got
It
a
wasn't
couple
hard.
honorable mentions.
Yeah. Oh, I
What's
did,
that?
but I forgot what they were. So- all right, man. Let's get this party started, like Pink would say. Boom! Wasn't she in this decade?
Yeah.
All right.
Next
I'm
one.
coming out.
All right. So we're gonna start out since Al is here. I'll start off first because I get a little teaser on our freeform quick thought saying about Eddie Van Halen's death. Eddie died this week in 2020. We miss you, Eddie. And let's talk about Eddie real quick. Talk about Eddie, guys. Say how much, man, we miss this guy. Start with
What
you,
about Eddie
Al.
last week on the show, man?
No, we didn't. No, we didn't.
I thought
He
we
just
did.
no, he died. That was Tom Petty.
he
Oh,
he met. Well, you all know how he means to me. I mean, he's one of the reasons why I started playing guitar. I mean, he means the world. I mean, he's one of the few musicians I actually shed a tear for. When he passed. I mean, I was so connected to him. Like, I always thought of Eddie as just fucking forever young, man. Like he, for the longest time, he always looked young. Just never really aged. And I always just thought of him as, we think of some of these guys. I mean, Eddie and Ozzy are the ones, and Neil to a certain extent too. I always thought of them as immortal. Like they were never gonna die, man. They live forever. Obviously the music's gonna live forever in their spirit, and who people are never gonna forget them. But I always thought of him as immortal, especially Eddie, man. The shit that he put himself through, and he always just kind of was able to get through it. It's like, how's this guy fucking still going? But he did die. He did die at 65, and it's young.
Yeah.
It's really young. And I think there could have been quite a few more years of good music that he could have put out, man. But we got what we got, and you know, I'm glad of that, you know. But again, I mean, he means the world to me. So I love the guy. I miss him. You know, I never got to meet him. That was one of the things I always wanted to was to meet him, but I never got the chance to. But my friend Mitch, good one of my best friends in New Jersey, I actually started following Van Halen like in like '79, and he became friends with them.
Oh wow.
Yeah, oh yeah, he knew Eddie like really good, and he's got a bunch of pictures up on his social media, him and Eddie, and Alex, and he's got pictures with Dave. It's cool, man. I mean, so yeah, he when he was a young teenager, I think he said he saw it the first time when Van Halen opened for Sabbath in '78, but he didn't like, he was still young at that time, so it's not like he could leave the house and follow them around. It wasn't until like maybe a few years later, like I think 1980 women and children that he really like fucking left his house and started like following him around and shit. But anyway, I mean, I remember when Eddie died, he was devastated because he knew him really well. So,
Mm.
but I mean, I didn't know the guy personally, and I was fucking devastated. That's how much of an impact he had on me. So, you know.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's what I got, man. I miss the guy, but hey, man, I got his music, man. So,
Yeah, Freeform Rock Podcast. The day I found out he died, it was COVID. So I got a hold of Lee. I got a hold of Edwin, Bob Hay, and Devin Dugan. I don't know who else was on there, but they came on to talk about Eddie. And I just heard it a couple days ago, and I heard myself crying. I heard myself choking up talking about it, and I didn't realize I was that devastated till I heard that episode. And I was going, "Oh fuck!" I was out of it, dude. I was like, I was like, you could hear my voice like mumbling and stuff. That he died. It's like I can't believe he died. What the fuck, I'm still devastated by that. I was him, Tom Petty, Prince, Neil Peart. It's like
I
fucking A.
ironically, when he passed, when I got the news, I was in a record store in Princeton, New Jersey, and I wasn't holding it right at the time, but earlier, like I was there for about an hour, and then earlier, like I was flipping through, and then the used records, and they had Women and Children and Fair Warning original pressings there, and I was holding them, but then I put them back. I was like, I don't really need them because I already have it, you know. Um, and then like I was going around the store looking, and my friend Rob, my old friend from since I met him in junior high, he's actually the one that taught me my first guitar chords, and he played guitar before me. So how I met him was we talked about rock music, Van Halen, Jimi Hendrix, stuff like that. We were walking home from school one day. We just happened to walk home together and just started chatting and became lifelong friends. He was the one that texted me because he was such a huge Eddie fan, and I couldn't believe it. It was the Instagram post that Wolfgang put up about his dad passing, and right then, man, I knew I had to walk out of the record store, man. I was like, it's like the wind getting taken out of your sails, man. So anyway, anyone else want to take over?
Jerry.
Pretty much what everything Al just said. I mean, what more can I say that he hadn't said, man? It's still a big loss. It's just tragic. We won't hear this guy play anymore. Well, supposedly he's got a bunch of new stuff in the vault, so we'll see how that is handled and if any of it's going to be released. They say some of it's going to be released, but I don't know. But I mean, I can't add anything that Al said. So I mean, just a fucking amazing talent lost to this day. I mean, we'll never have another Eddie Van Halen.
No.
So
Tim.
that's all.
Oh, I don't know about that because we didn't think we were going to have an Eddie Van Halen before we had Eddie Van Halen. So, who knows? But yeah, I remember hearing about that and I was like, damn, all my heroes are dying for Christ's sakes, because I have three musical heroes, Ozzy, Dio, and Lemmy, but he was probably fourth on that list. And I like everybody, first time I heard them car horns on the debut album, I was hooked and have been hooked right up through till 1984. And then he fucking went off the cliff and
Up until 1984.
and
You
I
mean
said,
86
well,
up to
he
86.
had a good run. I don't know what happened, but But whatever.
Sammy Hagar happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Gwen Stefani, talk about your bananas. Bananas.
Yeah, just chime in what you guys say. It was a terrible loss. We're gonna miss Eddie, forever. And but we'll always have the music, And it was like a few months after he passed. I don't know who posted on Facebook, but it generally pops up every so often. It's this photo right here. It says, "If you miss me, just press play." So that's the one thing we'll have forever. We'll have the music, and it's what can you say, man? Cancer sucks. I've lost so many people to this disease, and
Yep.
it really it's hitting everybody now because we all know Eddie, and like I said, rest in peace, man. I'll miss you. Thanks for the music.
Is that your guitars? Or is that a picture behind you of Eddie?
No,
Oh, Eddie. Oh, okay.
Eddie's head's
I go,
probably.
when
Mark,
did you
I
get
thought
guitars?
the same fucking thing.
I know,
was
'cause he was
"Shit,
blocking
dude,
Eddie."
You got some killer guitars,
I
man.
know. You blocked Eddie in the picture.
That's definitely not me. Okay.
All right, Booger. Thoughts on Eddie
Oh.
passing?
Hey, man. Yeah, it's a huge loss without question. We have his entire catalog to listen to for the rest of our lives. That's never going away, and that's a beautiful thing. Thank you for leaving us that. But I was 2.5 hours away at work in Mishawaka, and I was listening to Eddie Trunk, and somebody over Facebook or one of my buddies texted me and it was like, "Hey, Eddie Van Halen just passed away." And I was like, numb, just numb. And I had a 2.5 hour drive home that night. And I swear to God, I don't think I remember any of it because that just hit me. I was like, we've lost some big hitters up to that point, but man, to hear Eddie Van Halen have passed away, it was crushing. But man, we can celebrate that man's music, his mark on music, his influence on countless fucking players. And like Tim said, we never knew we were going to have an Eddie before we had an Eddie. Who knows who he might have influenced that might not even have surfaced yet. I mean, his influence is undeniable. He is sorely missed for sure.
All right, Andy.
Yeah, in 1984, I was 9 years old, so I would see Van Halen videos, and I got the 1984 album on cassette, and because of Eddie Van Halen, right after that, I wanted to hear guitar solos and songs. When a song came out, I would wait for the guitar solos because of Eddie Van Halen. He just opened up a whole new world to me of heavier music and a whole different type of music because I was only 9, but I wanted to hear guitar like that. So that drew me to a harder edge of rock. His place in rock and roll history will always be up there at the top with the greats because that's what he is for his instrument, his backing song abilities, and just for fronting this kind of great band for decades. Right now, I just started the No Monk book a couple of days ago, so I'm excited to hear that.
Yeah, I just got that on audiobook to listen to, so I'm excited.
Yeah, I got mine a couple of days ago.
Yeah. So let's get to Al and I's favorite band of all time. Rush sets reunion dates for 2026. Geddy Lee, Alex Lifeson, and the drummer is, God dang, how do you say her name?
Anika, something or another.
Yeah, she's taken Neil's place, and I seen her drum. She's really good. But the thing is, when I first saw that, I think back to the Time Stand Still documentary on the last tour, and Geddy and Alex are saying, he says, well, you can't tour with either one of us out of the band, and Neil wanted to stop, so we need to stop, even though we want to keep going. And I think we talked about this plenty of times on the show, like Rush was Rush before Neil. They could do whatever the fuck they want, but I was still, after I saw that documentary, and I've watched it several times, it rings in my head. But the thing is, they're going to pay a huge tribute to Neil during that show. This is like, it's fine with me. I got over it. It took me a few days to think about it. And I'm fine with that. I want to try to get tickets. I got Ticketmaster giving me updates on all 4 dates of the forum to see if I could get some. Hopefully they're not $700 a ticket and I could probably get in there. But I missed the R40 because they did one date and I couldn't get in because all those RushCon people just took over the fucking whole forums. I couldn't get in there, man. So hopefully 4 dates there'll be something that I could slide on in. But Al, man, what do you think about this?
Well, I'm sure you saw that post that I put up today.
Yes, I did.
I'm
Yep.
just is I'm really like it's like an emotional roller coaster for me, man. I don't know what to. This sometimes I don't know what to think. When I first heard the news, I was frankly I was shocked. I was like I never thought it would happen. You know. Um, then I saw the video of getting Alex talking about it, announcing the tour and stuff, and it just looks so happy, bro. And I think about how they were friends since junior high, you know, and they've remained friends up until this day, today. Like that's a rarity in life, dude. Like, they're in their 70s now and they knew each other since junior high and they still fucking hang out together. They're still friends. So why shouldn't they play music together? It's like I think about it that way, you know. I think enough time has passed, 5 years since Neil passed, is a good mourning time, like they mourned is that they were respectable. And I think they're still respecting him, man. They got the blessings from his family. Um, and they're gonna pay tribute to him. It's about the songs. Um, it's about going out and celebrating the music. But there's a part of me that's still, I, I'm more driven to go to this more for my daughter actually because I wanted to take her to the last tour, but she was only 7 years old at that time, dude, and I don't know how she could have handled a 3 hour rock show. You know, I, up until that time, and she was still kind of in her kiddie music, and she was discovering the Beatles. I remember she liked the Beatles at that time, which was cool. That's such a gateway for young kids. And but I don't know. But I didn't take her because I didn't know how she can handle a 3 hour show. I was just thinking, she probably, half hour in, she's like, "Daddy, I want to go home" or something, So I didn't do it. But now I could kind of right that wrong, and take her. She knows that it's not Neil now. She knows. I mean, I taught her all about that stuff. So, but it's cool that's a female drummer. I think the drummer choice is great because it kind of dissipates a lot of the comparisons obviously that would have gone like if they would have got a Mike Portnoy. Thank God they didn't because uh, that would have just opened up a whole bunch of fucking comparisons and all this shit. I think they made the right choice by going with a drummer that's not a household name. In more of a commercial sense. I mean, I know in the drumming world she's known. And I looked up videos of her with Jeff Beck, and I mean, she's amazing, amazing drummer, man.
The
And
drummer. Yeah, she
and I
is.
know Getty and Alex would not pick a hack. They want to. They. I trust their judgment because they've done
They
things always
couldn't pick a hack.
classy. You know what I mean? So I think enough time has passed by where they can pay tribute to their fallen brother, and it'll be classy. It won't be like a cash grab as people say because they're actually donating proceeds to the Neil Memorial that they're going to build in Toronto or in his home. I think St. Catharines actually. That's his hometown in Canada. So again, I go through these emotions. Like I know I want to take my daughter to go see them, but I know like the moment they go on stage and I don't see Neil behind that kid, it's going to hit me, man. It's going to be emotional for me, you know. But the songs will be there. I'll probably get over it and listen to this music and be into it. And hopefully my daughter will be into it and have a good time. I'm actually thinking about going down to Texas. Maybe me and Andy might meet up to the Texas shows because the Madison Square Garden shows they're gonna be fucking super expensive, man. I know it already because Madison Square Garden shows are always more than any other show. New York market is expensive.
LA too, man.
I have a cousin that lives in Fort Worth, the Fort Worth area, so I could
Hmm.
stay with him and go. And I haven't seen him in years, so he actually invited me. He's like, "Dude, come to Texas, man. We'll go see them together and stuff." So I'm toying with the idea, but I know a lot of people up in the New Jersey, New York area, DJs that I could probably score comp tickets for the show, you know. And if I score enough of them, I mean, I'll take a trip up to New Jersey too and go see some family, friends, and go see them, you know. So, But hey, I'm happy for Getty and Alex, man. They really wanted to still make music. It was Neil the one that wanted to stop. They still wanted to perform. So, but they were respectful to him. They stopped when he stopped. It's been 10 years. I think enough time has passed now. You know, it's not going to be Neil. There's always going to be naysayers, just like any other band. But to me, Rush is just a different entity. They have a different fan base than, everybody else, in my opinion. So, but there's sometimes when I'm like, yeah, I want to go, and then I'm like, it's not gonna be Neil. Like, I just got to get over that kind of period of. I'm still like kind of up and down about it, but I'm happy for that man. You know.
I totally agree with you. I was thinking the same thing. I just want I they Taylor Hawkins tribute is what got their juices flowing, man. They got up there and played, and they're gonna get a keyboard player so him and Alex could like be on the stage and like bond with each other. I think that's fucking pretty cool.
And I
Except
heard
for,
they
like,
rehearsed. And I heard they rehearsed 35 songs, and they want to change up the set lists every night.
well,
So
they're
it's
playing
different.
4 dates in each arena now. They have to.
Yeah, yeah. Which is not something they did a lot, back in the
Yeah.
day. I mean, they always kind of stuck to a certain set
When I
list.
saw Presto, they added a couple of
There's
different
like there's
songs.
like two songs that they would
Yeah.
swap in and out,
Yeah.
but not like I mean they're not gonna be like Pearl Jam and have a completely different.
Yeah.
They're gonna have a format, and then they'll probably have like 4 or 5 songs that they'll probably swap out like different
I
nights.
know it makes me want to go to all 4 dates, but I
I
ain't
know,
a
me too.
millionaire. I need a
I'm gonna have to
millionaire.
I don't pay a mortgage on my house. I'm gonna have to take out a mortgage to go to this shit.
You have to sell a
Well,
kidney.
you know, Rush was around before Neil Peart, and now Rush is going to be around after Neil Peart. That's pretty good. I mean,
We'll keep
I
on
mean, Neil
going,
Peart
Tim.
wasn't the original drummer in Rush, so
Uh-huh.
they had an album out with somebody else. So
I
it's
I have to
been
bring up
done.
I have to bring up a good point that when I was on Ralph's show, because we were talking about Rush too before he came on here. That's why he wanted him to have me on. Count Ralphus was on that show, and he brought up a good point. He's like, there's a whole new generation now in the 10 years since they ended.
Mhm.
And I see it online. There's kids, there's younger people that are totally into them that never got to see them. I'm happy for the people like that, man, that are finally going to get to see them and experience them. And he also brought up the point is like now the time to do it because they're in their early 70s. They can't wait any longer, man.
Mhm.
The type of music that they play, they're not going to be able to probably do it in another 10 years. So I think they're going to do this tour, and then I don't think they're going to do anything else after this, man.
Well, I read it depends on their health if they do more.
Yeah.
I
I
was
mean,
reading that too.
but I think if they do music, though, I think they're not going to release it on the Rush banner. I think if they
No.
did some music together, they would probably just do a Lee and Lifeson album or something.
Yeah.
They could have easily did call this Lee and Lifeson though, and still sold out those shows
Yeah.
though, because because when I went to Page and Plant in the '90s, they weren't using the Zeppelin name, and those fucking shows were packed, sold out, man, and
Mhm.
people were fucking into it. You know, and the Rush fan base, they know who the fuck they are. It's not like,
Yeah. Who are these guys?
yeah.
Right.
Oh, they used to be in the band Rush. Oh, wow. I never knew that.
Right.
Well, the way I
They
look
look
at
good.
it is
Yeah, these guys look just like the guys from Rush.
this is a golden opportunity for this new drummer because
Can you imagine her social media, how the numbers shot up after this announcement?
but
Well, she's kind of
nobody
hot too, so
nobody outside of the drumming world had ever heard of her, but now they're gonna.
Oh, yeah.
It's their shot, Good
Yeah.
luck, and we'll
Yeah.
see because the proof's in the pudding if they can put it out or not.
Yeah.
We'll see and we'll hear.
All right, Jerry.
First of all, let me pat myself on the back. If I told you they would do it again, you guys didn't believe me. You're like, no, they'll never go on tour again.
Well, we saw the documentary saying they
Pat
wouldn't
myself
do
on
it.
the back. But anyway, you know what? I said this before a lot of times, man. You do something. Al said those two have known each other for fucking their whole life. And once you stop doing something, you're gonna miss it and want to do it again. So I think it's cool as fuck they're getting back
Absolutely.
together. The one thing that bothers me the most, because I said this before, the coolest thing about their last concert is when Neil came down and bowed with the band.
That made me
He's never
cry.
done that.
Yeah.
And they were surprised when they saw him behind. They were like, wow, they didn't expect him to come out and do the bow together because he used to take off from the drums usually, at least when I saw him, he did. I mean,
Oh,
He
yeah.
ran away. Yeah.
So, I mean, that was, I don't know, that kind of seemed like an end to me. But, if they do this in a classy way, I think it'll be cool. I don't think they're going to be Kiss, Motley Crue, Legacy Ruin mode. You know what I mean?
No.
And yeah, I'm not as big as a Rush fan as you guys are, but I know the impact Rush has on people. So I totally get it, and I'm all for it. It's a funny thing that Ralph came up with the joke of the day. He says, finally, there's going to be a female at a Rush concert.
Hey, my ex-wife was there.
I thought that was funny.
My
as
wife
hell.
has been at every show with me.
Yeah,
Too.
so yeah.
It's just a funny joke.
And if you
That's a
see
joke, yeah.
the leader of RushCon is a female.
But that is true. You're right. But fucking A, dude, go for it. Have a good time with it, and rock out, dude. I mean, retirement sucks. I'm learning that right now. Keep yourself busy. Keep doing what you love fucking doing, dude.
I'm just gonna say, man,
I hope it goes well.
It's just funny because last week I wrote about how I watched Time Stand Still because I'm showing my girlfriend my favorite band. She's not really into Rush. I showed her the documentary, both documentaries, and she goes, "I could see why you're into this band. They are so genuine and they're there for each other. They're like a team." And I said, and she saw me crying during like fucking Neil Peart coming up on stage. I said, I've watched this a million times and I can't stop crying every time I see him come up there and hug the two bandmates. It's like, fucking A, I'm just a little bitch. But Andy, what do you think about this?
Well,
Man?
we know that. We know you're a little bitch.
I'm a little bitch. I call myself a bitch too. All right.
Well, my opinion isn't as strong as Mark and Al's. Rush in my personal list might be somewhere in my top 20. I've seen them 3 times, but I know the impact, just like Jerry was saying, just like what all of you are saying, of what Neil Peart had with the band. Because those 3, regardless that there was somebody else before that, these 3 were Rush. These are the 3 that everybody fell in love with for decades. And but I think we've said this before, or someone said this before, that it feels like Rush really didn't get a chance to close the chapter on their career. I think this would be a good way to do that. And doing multiple shows at a time, 4 at a time, that really does give people time to get to those shows, because they're kind of, if you look at it, they're kind of located in packs around the country where people can go to as in a hub.
Yeah, like mini residencies, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
which is pretty cool. And hopefully I might be able to go if Al wants to. I am game. I think it's in June. So yeah, I think it's a great idea. And it's so hard to tell people not to do what you love anymore. That's just not cool, man. And if these 2 want to go out there and play music, and what was so cool is that they got a drummer that wasn't going to be scrutinized. They're not going to get a superstar. They're not going to get a household name just to make headlines.
I think she might be under the microscope a little bit.
But not as much as it would be if it was a household name doing the drumming. And Lee and Lifeson are not going to do that. They're going to get someone
Peter Criss wouldn't be a good fit, huh?
No.
Danny Carey wouldn't be a good fit. Mike Portnoy wouldn't be a good fit, because they're established in their bands already.
Yeah. So I think
might as well give the young person and if she has the chops, and these guys,
she's got the chops.
One of the greatest drummers of all times. And they thought she had the chops, so let's hear it.
All right. Anything else, Andy?
No, man. I'm done.
Mooger.
I celebrate it because, like Al was saying, an entire generation has passed, right? Since they've done their last show. So I think it's so cool that parents can take their younger children And some of those younger children are now maybe having their own families, and they can, this is a whole nother, is opening it up, just like Pantera did when they reunited. And it's a celebration of the, uh, of Dime and Vinny, and they do it right, in my opinion. And so much of that crowd has never got the chance to see Pantera. So I think this is a great opportunity for all of those people who never got a chance to see Rush with Neil. Now they can go see Rush again. And I think it was a spot on perfect choice for the drummer because it wasn't somebody glaringly obvious like Mike Portnoy or somebody of that kind. So I know in the musical world and the drumming world, she's a very household name, but not to the mainstream public. So I think that maybe takes a little pressure off of them. So, don't look at the drummer. This isn't a replicant. This is not no one's trying to duplicate Neil. We're just trying to celebrate him. We've got a hell of a talented drummer to come in here and do it, man. I would love to catch this tour. Chicago would be the closest they are to me, and they are doing 4 shows. So I'm going to look into it, man. I mean, I would hate to say that I missed the show just because I was on the fence about it. Fuck, it's Rush. I've never seen Rush live ever. So
You
that'd
went
be
to
a
Kiss in
great
Detroit,
opportunity.
bitch. You better go to Rush in Chicago.
Yeah. I mean, I just think I think it's great, man. I celebrate it for the fans. I celebrate it for Getty and that guy that
Yuck.
plays guitar. There you go. Jesus Christ.
Alex Lifeson.
Yes, yes. It's had a week,
He's
but
he's so underrated. You don't remember his name.
Well, actually, that's not even his real name. So,
Yeah.
but anyway, those two been friends since childhood. I'm so happy for them. They're gonna get to go out there celebrate the music again, and yeah, man, we'll see how long it continues, man. I think as long as they're healthy and up to it, it will continue. And God bless them, man. They got my blessing, like they need it. But
no, I think the
Are
guys in
you
Rush
ahead of
can
me?
do. I think they can do anything they want to do. I mean, if they
right,
wanted to just stay retired and live their lives, they could do that. If they just wanted to, go out again, there's nothing stopping them. You
right,
know.
right.
All right, Tim,
All
I
right.
told you we're going to go last. And the Dodgers won with Pajes, the guy I've been
I
bitching
was
about all
gonna
game.
say that. I was gonna
I
say.
had to beat you to that because I knew you were going to say
Uh,
that. Go ahead, Tim.
yeah.
Rush.
Tim.
Anyway, oh yeah, so yeah, Dodgers won. Anyway, I'm a pretty good Rush fan, and I actually saw the very first show that they did, 2002. Neil was away for a while. He had rough, a really rough stretch. I think it was like a year. Lost his wife and lost his
You were at that
daughter.
Hartford show?
Yeah,
I was there too, man.
you were
Oh
okay,
yeah.
cool. Yeah, it was like a welcome kind of home kind of thing for the band because I forget the
5 years,
stretch, but it was
man.
probably the longest stretch they had
5 years.
doing a show.
5 years.
And it was amazing, and it was so much excitement in the crowd, and it literally they gave the band a standing ovation just after one song.
Oh, it was
And
electric. It was
yeah,
electric
yeah.
there,
Again, he
man.
very rarely acknowledges, but he kind of like just put his hand, and I think they all did. Even Neil just kind of like put his hand up like real fast, because they could just feel that the crowd was saying, "Thank you for coming back. We want to embrace you." And it was all kind of a sad night as well because the day before John Entwistle had passed
He passed the night before.
the night before. So it was
Yeah.
like, gosh, it was like, it was great to see Rush back, but also sad that John Entwistle had died. But I'm happy they're back. Also happy. I know Portnoy was always kind of like saying, hey, if they need me, he was kind of like throwing his name out there in a hat, throwing his hat out there. But he's back in Dream Theater, so stay in Dream Theater, Mike. But yeah, but like I said, I'm happy they're back. I'll try to go see a show, and I have been checking this lady on YouTube. Her subscribers have shot up about 30,000 in the past couple of days. She went from 225 to 255, so good for her. And I think she'll be able to handle it pretty well. She's got the chops, and Neil was always a very introverted person. I say she should try to do the same thing as him. Don't like, I don't know, don't like try to rock the boat so much, just go with the flow. And I don't mean to like already go like thinking of future things, but I noticed how they're playing like four shows in one city. Try to do like what Metallica's doing. Do the no repeat set, but
They've already planning on adding different songs here and there.
yeah,
So
but it would be great if you go to see one show and then the next 2 nights later you
I
go see
did
a
see that no
different show.
repeat. It was freaking awesome, except for Five
Yeah,
Finger
I
Donkey
know you
going
want
for
to
the
keep the
thing.
Neil tribute in there, but I really enjoyed what Metallica did, because I've seen Rush so many times. Honestly, if they didn't play Tom Sawyer, I'm fine, okay? I'm not going to be like, hey, you didn't play Tom Sawyer. Play something I never heard before. I'll be into that.
They
So,
played Losing It on the last tour, dude. And it's like
yeah, yeah. Well, I didn't see
they
that.
added
That,
new
that
stuff.
was that must have been amazing.
Yeah,
Can
but
you
So
imagine a band
there you go.
meeting going in there? Okay, what's going to be our set list? And they're going down the songs, and it's like, okay, let's do this one. And they're like, the fuck is that? You know,
Mhm.
they have
all
so
right.
many songs. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, but I know it's funny on the tour that I did see him in 2002. They did an arena tour in the fall. Then I heard they added the trees. I went to go see that show just to hear that one song, The Trees. And they're getting ready, they're playing it. Alex does the intro, and the very first chord that Alex hits on is electric. Dink, he breaks a string. And he's like, fuck. Has to walk off stage and he's just playing the bass by himself, and he's looking like, hey Alex, where are you, pal? I was like, I wanted to hear the trees and you break your string, but
Fuck it, I quit.
I know it happens. Guitar strings break. What can you do?
All right. Let's move on. I'm gonna say some of these stories for the after show tomorrow night. Let's pass that story. All right. Ridley Scott has said he thinks most movies made nowadays are shit and claims Hollywood is drowning in mediocrity, Jerry.
There's some good movies out, not as many as there used to be, but there are every once in a while a decent movie. But I hear what he's saying. It's originality has pretty much gone out of Hollywood. I think it has, with the exception of, I mean, the best movie I've seen in the last 10 years is probably Sinners, because at least the
Oh,
story
that
was
was
different.
great.
But I mean, even I'm a big horror movie fan, and every horror movie is the same now, except for Terrifier. Terrifier took it to another level, which I like. But yeah, there's just nothing. There's nothing new out there, man, and it's quite boring. And he's right, so I agree with him.
All right, Tim.
Hollywood's been dead for the last 40 years, for Christ's sakes. I mean, there's no originality. They just copy the same scripts with different actors,
Too
you
many
know.
se too many sequels and too many this, too
Yeah,
many
too many
that.
sequels
Yeah.
and too many remakes and too many, because I mean the shit's already been done. But come up with an original idea in Hollywood. Good luck.
There are some great original. I've been seeing a lot of great original movies when I do that AMC unseen screen. I'm seeing a lot of these good movies that nobody's checking out. You need to look for this. Like in music, you need to look for the good stuff in music. There's good movies out there. You guys are just looking for the blockbusters. There's movies out there that aren't blockbusters. Like I just saw The Smashing Machine yesterday with The Rock. It was fucking really good, even though it had it did shit. It bombed because Taylor Swift made over $32 million on her movie. But fucking, hey, that movie was really good. And it was the story of how UFC started. Really fucking cool. I liked it. And I'm not a UFC fan, but it's like a Rocky movie. Really good acting. You had Emily Blunt in there, who's fucking hot as fuck. Like, it's fucking great actress. The Rock didn't look like The Rock, and they showed the original guy, Mark Kerr, at the end getting groceries, and The Rock looked just like him in that movie. I was going, fuck, that was great makeup. They should win an Academy Award for the makeup, by the way. But Al, what do you got to think about Hollywood sucking from Ridley Scott?
He's right, man. I rarely go to the movies anymore, but once in a while there'll be there's a good one that pops out, But yeah, like fucking Tim said, it's all remakes and fucking
Ah,
it's if it's not a remake, it's an
twos
idea.
and threes and fours.
It's just an idea. It's just an idea from a previous movie regurgitated into a different name, and
With different actors. Yep.
yeah. So I don't know. That's all I got on that. I mean, it's really that's why the movie business is like I mean, no, who goes to the? Not a lot of people go to the movies anymore, man. You know,
I got the
I go
AMC
once in a
list.
while. I went to go see Spinal Tap too.
Was that good?
I did too. Yeah, it was.
We
It
had
was,
tickets.
man.
We had tickets
It
to
was
that. My girlfriend got
nostalgic.
sick, so we didn't go.
It was
so.
good. It was obviously it's not as good as the first one, but
Right. No.
I went with Kayla and she liked it, and I got her into it.
Well, I heard Spinal Tap 1's coming out on 4K by Ian Wadley. I got to get that.
Ooh.
I love that fucking movie. But anything to say about movies? Andy, you're not a big movie guy.
Nah. Well, I'm not a big movie guy because there's no good movies. I mean, it's just. I mean, I did go see Superman, and that was all right. It was fun to watch.
Yeah, it was a good movie, but there's nothing new. It's
Yeah,
Superman,
yeah.
Lex
Yeah.
Luthor,
Back in the '90s and early 2000s, man, movies and music were just bursting.
Pulp
with
Fiction. Yeah.
But right now, with the way that I think that the way the media is, if anything came out daring or with any kind of originality or just way off center, people will go ape shit these days, dude.
Yeah, you're right.
That new Leonardo DiCaprio movie looks good. I can't remember the title.
That movie sucked balls.
You saw it?
I think
I did.
it was
Did
terrible.
you see it? Oh, okay. I'll wait
What
for
the
it
fuck's
on
the name of
streaming.
it?
Mark likes everything.
I don't
What the
like
fuck?
everything. There's a lot
I
of
just saw
fucking
that
movies
about
I
2
don't
weeks
like.
ago.
I do like Police Academy Mission Moscow, but I'm just whatever.
Me too. I like all the police academies. How can you not?
Mooger, what do you think about the state of the movies? You think they're shit like Ridley Scott says?
Citizens on
Pretty,
patrol.
pretty much, man. I mean, I'm over all of the fucking cartoons and the Marvels and the fucking unoriginal fucking this and that. I miss original movies. The late '90s, mid '90s had some fucking amazing movies, man.
Yep.
And I miss original ideas. Where's the original idea? Now, I did see Spinal Tap 2, and it was fucking hilarious. I love that. I saw the newest Naked Gun with Liam Neeson,
Great.
and that was such a great movie. And I just miss the originality, so I'll catch indie films or lesser films or even films direct to Netflix or Apple or something over going to the theater because I'm like, okay, so we got yet another cartoon, yet another Superman, yet another whatever the fuck.
Superman beats Lex Luthor again. Oh, who'd have thought?
Yeah,
so
one where Lex Luthor actually beats him. That would be cool.
Yeah.
yeah,
But he
fuck
did
yeah.
get
One battle
beat.
after another.
He
Mark
did
is the name
get
of that movie.
beat by Darkshade, right?
It's like Tom for finally catching Jerry.
Okay, Tim, anything about the movies, man?
No, I already said there.
No, Tim, I mean, why don't I get you two confused? You guys look alike. Mark, what do you think?
What I think is Hollywood needs to slow down making movies. If you go to boxofficemojo.com, I just did a few minutes ago, 1980, they released about 100 movies. 2025, they've already released 550 movies. There's just too much crap out there. Just get rid of the crap, and then just, quality over quantity. They need to just slow down, and that's not even including the movies that just go to streaming platforms and all your Netflix series, your Netflix original, your Amazon originals, the Peacock original, Hulu original. Just stop, okay? That's it. Just slow the frick down.
I think Roger Waters should change the lyrics to "Nobody's Home" now and say, "I got 130 channels of shit on the TV to choose from now."
But it's all the good ideas have been pretty much used up.
Can I just say?
Occasionally you get a good movie. Some biopics are interesting because the story is already written.
That new Bruce Springsteen movie looks really cool.
Yeah, occasionally you get something good, but just get used to it. You're gonna have to watch a lot of crap. You're lucky you don't have kids. You don't have to watch Toy Story Part 5 and Frozen Part 3. And
what are you talking about? That's the best part of having a little kid. You get to go see those movies and have an excuse to go see them. What are you talking
Consider me lucky.
Yeah. But you know what? I actually get more excited about seeing an old movie being released back in the theater.
They got Back to the Future coming out on the 31st.
I would watch that, but not part 2.
But the thing is,
Part 2 is awful.
We're doing Freeform on the 31st, so I can't go see
Back to the Future Part 2 is the most overrated movie ever because it's Back to the Future Part 1 at different
You know
angles.
what?
It's a ripoff.
You know what, Mark? You can fuck off because there's different fucking angles of that movie and you see from the first movie. So fuck the fuck off on that one.
Dude, Part 2 rules.
Part 2
love
rules. Thank
Part
you,
2.
Andy. I love you.
I freaking love it.
You see Marty
I
watching himself
disagree.
doing things.
Dude, that's
fucking
awesome.
amazing
I absolutely
movie.
love Part 2.
Hey,
Absolutely love
I'm
it.
just
All right,
gonna
for-
say,
just for-
if you guys
I'm done,
see,
but just for saying that, I'm gonna put a lemon back up for the.
if you want to watch original movies, look for A24 production because
Fuck is
A24
that?
it's the production company that makes these original independent movies. Go watch. They have some good shit that's coming out, man. I'm every time I see an A24 movie, like the Smashing Machine, really fucking good. So they're like what was that did Pulp Fiction back in the day? Miramax. They're like the new Miramax. Fucking cool shit.
A24 is releasing some really good shit, man.
A24 is
Everything.
releasing a lot of great movies.
Yeah,
man.
yeah. They're
Yeah.
really grabbing traction because people are really appreciating the originality of things they're releasing. And they're good movies, man. They're good
Really good.
movies. They're an original story. That's all I'm looking for, man. Just give me something a little original. Rom-coms are, you can already, as soon as it starts, you can tell exactly how it's going to end, where it's going to break up, where they're going to get back together. You know, it's like, okay.
Yeah,
You
but,
know,
dude,
but-
back in the 80s, they made some really good rom-coms.
They did. Pretty
Really,
Woman.
really good ones.
Die
That's where it
Hard
started.
10.
Die Hard. I like all the Die Hard movies, so you can fuck the fuck off.
Fuck yes. Yes.
I have the box
Come
set.
on,
I have
another-
every one of
they're
those
com-
fucking movies.
The last
They're coming
one
out with
sucked.
another Ocean's 11 movie. It's like, dude,
No, it's called Ocean's 14, and
Whatever
all
the
those
fuck
movies
it
were
is.
good.
Same damn
All
thing.
those movies
They
are
weren't.
fucking
You know,
good.
like the original
same fucking
Oceans,
thing.
Okay,
I
so
told
you
Mark
get pissed
likes
off at
everything.
James
He
Bond?
likes Mikey on the Mikey commercial.
See,
You
like
get pissed
the
off
I
at
Ocean's
haven't
James
saw a
Bond
James
movies?
Bond movie. I haven't really liked a James Bond movie since fucking For Your Eyes Only.
Now, I'm kind of scared of James Bond movies because they took the guns out of their hands and the digital things.
No, like,
Well, here's
Ocean's
another
Helping
thing.
each
11.
other now.
Here's
Like
another
Ocean's
thing about
11,
the music or
I love
movie
Ocean's
industry.
11, but then you get into 12 and 13 and 14. It's like, fucking Jesus, beat a dead horse.
I love George Clooney. I love the guy.
And the chicks.
But-
remember
but
they
all
got
right,
their own film?
To
Let's-
Gwen
let-
Stefani's point, it's like slow down because
Yes.
I remember when I was a kid, like fucking Star Wars was in the theater for a year. Jaws was in the theater for a year.
Back to
Exorcist
the
was in
Future was the
theater.
#1 movie the entire summer of 1985.
Right.
The entire
And
summer.
movies are there like for 2 weeks now. They disappear. You never
If
have
that.
time to go
But,
see
but
them.
not Back to the Future Part 2 because no, it's-
Well, you kind of realize that music, like an album's #1 and then the number 200 in 2 weeks. It's on the Billboard charts. So it's about the same thing as movies. Media, any kind of media, is not here to last anymore. If you think
It's
about
just coming at us way too fast. Everything.
All right.
Everything's coming at us way too fast.
that. Let's move on. Happy birthday to Chevy Chase, 82 this week. And I just want to say one thing. I just remember when I was a kid, all these actors from Saturday Night Live went on to make great movies. None of these actors in the newer Saturday Night Lives are household names that make good movies.
Hey, can I say something real quick?
Go ahead.
My wife got us tickets for December to go watch Christmas Vacation, the movie, and
Yeah.
Chevy Chase is going to be there to talk about it
Nice.
and take Q&A.
But I'm
I
just
saw that
saying,
in the movie theaters last Christmas season.
but
With Chevy Chase?
No, not with Chevy Chase, but
Yeah.
we took my daughter and she loved it. She had never seen it.
I'm just saying happy birthday, Chevy Chase. But the point I want to make about this
Yeah.
is like, remember when all the Saturday Night Live big people like Will Ferrell, Chevy Chase, Dan Aykroyd, Bill Murray, not David Spade, he didn't make really.
John
but
Belushi.
Adam Sandler, John Belushi, they all make great movies. Do you see
They became
any of
big stars.
Do you see any of these Saturday Night Live actors making any famous movies in the last
No.
20 years?
No.
Yeah, Tina Fey, Amy Poehler.
They're TV. They didn't make movies. They made 30
They made
Rock,
like 2 movies.
and it wasn't that good. They didn't
No.
make. They made TV shows, 30 Rock and Parks and Recreation.
Adam Sandler.
Well, I said Adam Sandler.
You know,
He's making.
I mean,
But I'm
Sandler
saying
made
in the
some
last
fucking
20
shit,
years,
too.
have you seen who's that? Who's that guy from Keenan and Kel? Keenan Thompson.
Keenan
He hasn't made a
Thompson.
good. He hasn't made a good movie.
They're all like,
Good
supporting
Burger?
That guy was
cast
Good Burger
movies.
too.
Like Kate, what's her name?
Kate McKinnon.
Kate McKinnon
Kate
hasn't made
McKinnon.
any big movies.
Pete Davidson. I mean, that's about it. That makes
They haven't
movies,
made any
period.
good movies.
I don't know,
They're
Pete
like
Davidson.
side characters in these movies, like the new War of the Roses. They were side characters.
Right.
I just saw a good movie with Pete Davidson and Eddie Murphy. It was real. I can't remember the name of it. They're like Brinks car drivers.
I'm just
and
saying, how
robbers. That's
far
pretty
is
funny.
Saturday Night
that was a
Live
good
fallen?
movie.
You saw that, Andy?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
That's
that's
pretty
pretty
good.
But I'm just saying, how far is Saturday Night Live falling when none of these people make movies and become stars from Saturday Night Live? We don't have any big stars from Saturday Night Live anymore.
Yeah, but Saturday Night Live has also been around for 50 fucking years.
Yeah, but we until the 2000s, we had good.
They've
movies
almost
here.
been on the air as long as I've been alive.
Even Kristen Wiig hasn't made a movie that had staying power. It's like she was one of the best ones on the later ones, She was in the new
She made
Ghostbusters.
that Bridesmaids movie. That was
Yeah,
a
that's
big
it. And then she went into the new Ghostbusters and it failed.
Oh, that new Ghostbusters was horrible, and I didn't even watch it.
Any thoughts?
Horrible, I didn't even watch
Everybody
it.
say happy birthday. Everybody say happy birthday to I'm Chevy Chase and you're not. Come on, guys. Give Chevy Chase a big birthday greetings.
Happy birthday, Chevy.
Happy
He was
birthday.
Chevy Chase. He's an
He was one
asshole.
of my favorite actors when I was younger.
He was.
Asshole.
He's an asshole in Hollywood.
Him and Bill Murray's an asshole too.
They both are, yeah.
Yeah, and that's why they fought. They were both alpha males and they hated each other. All right, let's move this on. The Ernie the Giant Chicken is officially dead in Family Guy after a decade of wild and top battles with Peter. Meg officially killed him. What do you guys think about that?
Oh, who cares?
I care.
I do too. I loved Ernie. I loved Ernie.
In fact, I didn't even know he had a name until you told me today. I said, "Oh, that chicken had a name." I didn't even know it was Ernie.
As long as they don't kill off Consuelo, I'm fine. Afuera.
Oh
The
no!
only Ernie I know is Bert and Ernie.
All right. Since we're on
doggy
cartoons, I don't know. I haven't watched The Simpsons in decades. Did Marge really die, or was that just some kind of?
No, it was like in the future. She didn't
okay.
really die. I watched it just to make sure. I do watch.
I've never seen The Simpsons.
Oh, I love The Simpsons, man.
No,
I haven't watched it in this century. Yeah.
Me either.
Let's
I
move
think
this.
I watched an episode.
And Family Guy, every episode.
Let's
Over
move
and
this
over.
along. I got our weekly world news story of the week.
Oh God, here we go.
Yeah.
Where's Bat Boy at?
Bat Boy celebrates the release of the new Taylor Swift album while singing the whole album in its entirety in a karaoke bar.
Who the fuck is Bat Boy?
You don't know Weekly World News, Bat Boy? Taylor Swift has
Watch
been.
those National Enquirer, those tabloids. There's
I have
probably Bat
no
Boy down the
idea.
cover.
I'll send
Remember
you
the
some.
Look it up.
tabloids?
You'll recognize it.
That was there when you were checking out the groceries,
Yeah.
and they
What's
had
the
those
world news,
stupid
dude?
magazines.
I put those
Like-
stories up in BS all the time. Weekly World as I follow them on Facebook. I
I'm
love
like-
that shit.
I'm like, Bat Boy marries virgin and sacrifices her.
Yeah.
Stuff
Well,
like that.
it's the thing is they have the new thing with Taylor Swift going on with her. Like Taylor Swift is protecting Bat Boy, and Travis Kelce goes, "I know she loves Bat Boy, but she needs to spend more time with me." Like,
Did you actually purchase this or something?
people used to get that,
It's
dude.
not too late. You could add Taylor Swift to your list. She qualifies for 2020.
All right, I'll move on.
FYI.
I told Jerry that today, and he said go for it. But let's get into
Thanks
a
a lot, Jerry.
little
Go
sports,
for it.
man. I think this is hilarious. A fan is suing LeBron James because he was teasing a decision part 2, which turned out to be an ad, and he bought tickets for LeBron's final 2 home games, and all those tickets have dropped in price because he didn't announce his retirement. What do you guys think about that? He sued LeBron because his tickets went to shit because it wasn't a retirement announcement.
The quote Forrest Gump, stupid is as stupid does. That's all I got to say about that.
I don't
That's
go
all I
and
got to
fucking
say
people.
about that.
Don't people just go to games to watch the games anymore? Is it all about the money?
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
It's like collecting baseball cards now. It's like they buy them just to get that one golden ticket card. They throw all the other cards away just to try to get that one golden ticket card. It's like What the fuck, man? Things suck nowadays, man.
Things
As
do
I
suck.
as I made her day D said in Ferris Bueller's Day Off, I weep for the future.
Are we just crusty old dudes, or things just suck?
I'm a crusty old dude, I admit it, but you know,
Just ask it. All
we're
right.
supposed to be crusty at our age.
Yeah,
We're supposed to be. That's
just
the way
because
of
we're crusty
things.
old dudes doesn't mean life wasn't better back in the day.
I held on till like maybe the middle of 2000 teens, like 2015. Then I realized, yeah, I'm fucking crusty now. So
Well, I was,
we're
and
supposed to
also,
be.
and also, well, Jerry was pissing me off today a little bit, but
What else is fucking new?
I put, I put, I'm not gonna tip for somebody filling my box of donuts, and you went off on me. I'm gonna spit in your donuts.
Dude, you saw the LLL by my fucking, I was joking.
I know,
dude.
but I'm just saying. I go to get donuts and they have this screen. Would you like to tip? I go, no tip. I tip my fucking hostesses, my waitresses, my
Strippers.
fucking Uber drivers, any bartenders, people who maids who make my bed. I put money on the pillow for them.
Your
I'm not gonna
hairdresser.
tip a fucking person who puts my donuts in a fucking
Your
box.
You took your hostess
A hostess.
on the one that sits you down.
Yeah, well, if you tip the
Why?
server, the hostess gets some of that money. So they do
Hostess
split
gets
it
a
with them.
salary, dude. The waiters and servers don't get a salary, man.
No, they don't.
Right,
They
but the
they
hostess.
make minimum wage and tips.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Right.
The hostess makes a salary, though.
How much do you tip your hairdresser?
Oh, my hairdresser today, I just went and got a haircut. I tipped her $10.
Hairdresser.
I tipped her $10, and she
I
even
go to my stylist
she
once
trimmed
every
my
30
beard
minutes.
and my old man eyebrows. So I was fucking cool with that. That's cool. But let's move on, man. Date
I was
last.
got a fucking haircut, and oh my
Holy shit,
God.
dude! How many more stories we got? We're an hour in already.
I just got one more. We're gonna go three at a time, dude.
One
One last
last
story.
Oh.
Yeah, but
Okay,
there's
I'll
plenty
save
of us here.
I'll save these for tomorrow. But Friday the 13th franchise is Rise Again, brand new film and video game officially active in development, according to producers. That's the last story. Anybody want to say anything about that?
I
As we
love
said
Friday
earlier,
the 13th.
unoriginal.
All right, so let's get going, Jerry. I'm saving the rest musical
No,
stories.
this is
for
your
tomorrow.
show, dude. This is
We're
your
done.
show this time.
No, you're going for it. You're doing it.
Oh no! I did it last time.
You
doing this one.
asked me if we were doing it three at a time. So you do it.
No, I mean, you're gonna MC it. I'm not.
No, you're emceeing it.
No,
This
I
is
did it
what we
last
do. I
week.
do the BS. You do the
No,
countdowns.
fucking A. Let's go. All right, Mooger.
Asshole. We're partners on this shit.
What's your 11, 10, 9, dude?
Partners
Who?
in slime.
Who?
Mooger.
11, 10, 9, Mooger.
You didn't even introduce. I guess everybody knows what we're
Oh,
doing.
well, tell me what we're doing, Jerry.
No. I don't fuck. Oh, what can we? Are we in the same day now? Let's see.
Okay, I'm
what's
gonna
next?
jump in here right now. We're doing 2010 through
Thank you.
2025, our top 11. And we're gonna be going three at a time, 11, 10, 9, so on. And we'll
Bands,
go around the
artists.
horn here. Let's start with Al. Tell us, man, what's your 11, 10, and 9?
Mooger's
All right,
taking
man.
over.
Look at Booger there.
Right
See?
on.
Somebody has to do it.
I love that moxie. I love it.
So yeah, man, going into this, I was like, there's good artists. There's a lot of good newer bands that I like. I was surprised that I came up with so many, because everybody says rock is dead nowadays, but there's some good shit to be found, actually. So my number 11, I'm going with Tremonti, as in Mark Tremonti's band. I admittedly, I like this better than what's the other band?
Ultra Bridge.
Yeah.
Really?
I'm not really the biggest Alter Bridge. I'm not a big Miles Kennedy vocal fan.
Thank you.
I'm really
Thank
not.
you, Al.
I'm really not. There's something about his voice that I'm not saying he's a bad singer. He's a good singer, but there's just the tone of his voice I'm not that into. So I like Mark Tremonti's voice, man. I actually like his voice. I think and the Tremonti band is heavy, like thrashy at times. Really good shit, dude. So that's my number 11. My number 10, I'm going with the Pretty Reckless.
Nice.
I think they're a great band. I love Taylor Momsen. She's a great front woman and front person, and
From New
Steve,
Hampshire.
What's that?
Said Taylor Momsen. She's from New Hampshire.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, she's awesome. I met her once. She's really cool, and I like the band. I think they rock. I think one of the best female fronted bands in the last 15 years. So, my number nine, I'm going with KXM. Um,
Oh fuck, I forgot about that band. I
yeah,
love that band.
I love the three albums that Doug Pinnick and George Lynch and who's the drummer again?
Ray Luzier.
Ray
I
Luzier
remembered his name this
from
time.
Korn.
The
From Korn.
fuck?
Yeah, no, they put out three great albums. I'm a huge George Lynch fan. I'm a huge King's X fan. So that marriage was perfect for me. So, so yeah, Tremonti, The Pretty Reckless, and KXM are my first three.
Okay, let's go with the birthday boy, Mark.
I'm gonna go with Halestorm. I love Halestorm. They fucking
Okay.
rule.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna go with Crowbot. My number
Nice.
10. Fucking Crowbot. And then Mark. Metallica.
Hey, you just put that down, Ashley, right?
No, I love Metallica. I love 72 Seasons. I love freaking
Hardwired, the
Hardwired. I think they
self-destruct.
made their best material since the fucking 80s right there. I love both those. You know, I didn't pick the 80s because a lot of people are going to pick them. But I say Metallica for this time.
Finally.
And then that's it. My three.
Tim, what do you got, buddy?
All right. All three of these bands I haven't used yet, which kind of surprised me. My number 11 is he's a blues guy, and his name is Selwyn Birchwood. And I caught him at the Atlantic Coast Blues Festival in Maine, and he was fucking phenomenal. So Selwyn Birchwood. Number 10 is Chris Cornell. His last album was put out 3 years ago.
Mhm.
And my number 9 is Rush.
Damn. It's a good one.
The last album was phenomenal.
Yeah. That's my favorite album by them right now.
Yeah.
So.
Cool.
What
What
was
you got,
actually-
Andy?
what was the last song of the last album? Secret Garden?
The Garden.
The song.
The Garden. Okay, beautiful song. It
Mm.
was just so fitting that was the very last Rush
Secret
song.
Garden. Isn't that a Bruce Springsteen song? Or
I don't
something?
know.
It is.
That
Yeah, that
was
is
my
a
head.
Bruce Springsteen song. Yeah.
I do that sometimes. I mix up things.
It was on the Jerry Maguire movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That song?
it was.
So please excuse that mistake I made.
Okay.
Andy.
Yeah,
What you got?
I want to start off my list. My list is very alternative rock and some heavy rock and some folk rock. I'm going to start off with with Royal Blood.
That's a good
they're,
one.
They're
Very
a
good.
two-piece,
Very good.
pretty heavy sonic sound from them. I like them. My number 10, I'm going to go with Arctic Monkeys. They had a fantastic run there in the 2010 to 2020. Some really good albums, about 4 or 5 of them. And then I am going to go with. I wish I would have pulled these CDs out, but I just pulled out my number ones. I'm going to go with Lady Gaga on here. She made
Oh,
some
wow.
fantastic albums in the 2010s. She had Born This Way. She had Art Pop. Then she made that really good duets album with Tony Bennett. I really like that jazz sound. And then she came out with that Joanne album. And then she made a Star is Born soundtrack. So she was busy during that time. Even though she was, I guess, when she came out in the early 2000s, she was the most popular, but she did a lot of her important work in the 2010s. So I put her at number 9.
Yeah, like more mature and stuff. Like,
Yeah. Mhm.
yeah.
All right. Mark.
I went with number 11 from Miami, Florida, Midnight Spell. Just a rocking band. I really enjoyed them. Been listening and Rock Metal Combat Podcast talks about them, and sometimes Ralph talks about. But I love Midnight Spell. Number 10, I'm going with Halestorm. So I'm like I said, I kind of like heard them, but when I saw them at the back of the beginning show, Lizzie Hale just freaking smoked that day. Great performance by her. And so I started listening to Halestorm. That's my number 10. And number 9, a little bit of surprise. Someone might pick them, but I'm picking them kind of early. I'm gonna go with David Bowie, his Black Star album. The man was dying of cancer. He played up until the very end. Probably not his best work, but I was so inspired that even though his body was failing him, he still went out with one last album to put out and give us some new music. And so I just wanted to put him on the list, almost like as a tribute for him for his whole entire discography. So
I like
that's
that
my
album.
yeah. Well,
I
like
do
I
too.
said, I know, but I know it's not his best album, but it was I thought it was so inspiring that he did that right up until the very end. So I'm going with number 9, David Bowie. So 11, Midnight Spell, 10, Hailstorm, and 9 is David Bowie.
Jerry, give us your.
My number 11 is a band I just discovered about a month ago with Andy at Rocklahoma, and I've been listening to this band ever since. I fucking am in love with this band. They're called Paralandra or Paralandra, however you want
Yeah,
to
that
say
band
it.
is cool, man.
Dude, it's led by father-daughter
Yeah.
duo. The singer is the daughter and the guitar player is the father. Holy shit, dude! Their 2 albums, Street Magic and The Body Electric, are fucking fantastic, man. And they rocked when we saw them live. What a great concert that was, man! Absolute fantastic band. I suggest you check it out. And then my number 10 is Arch Enemy. I think they've done their best stuff in the 2010s. Deceivers, Blood Dynasty, et cetera, et cetera. Cool. I wouldn't really call them a thrash metal band. How would you rate them, Al? They're more like a symphonic metal band, would you say? What
Who's
would you
that?
say? Arch Enemy?
Okay.
Yeah, kind
More
of
like a
Like a
kind of
power
similar.
metal, thrash,
Yeah,
power
heavy.
metal. That's it,
power
too. I
A
think
metal.
they're
little
Yeah.
pretty
bit.
fucking
A little
awesome.
bit.
And then my number 9 is the great Steel Panther, man. Fucking love that band, dude. I'm telling you, man.
Perfect.
Great comic rock, dude, and they fucking nail it. They
I love
nail it.
them.
They nail the vibe so well, dude. And they're funny as fuck. And they were actually ones they were under another name when the Gene Simmons Rose. I can't remember the name, but they were the band playing. If you ever saw that Gene Simmons
I think
Rose,
they
they
were
weren't
called the
called
Metal
Steel.
Shop.
Were they okay? Yeah, I know they were
Yeah.
called something different, but they were getting rigged on more than Gene Simmons was actually by the roasters. It was funny. But anyway, that's my top: Paralandra, Arch Enemy, and Steel Panther.
What was your first one again?
Paralandra.
Oh, that's the one you saw at the Rocklahoma, right?
They're
Yeah.
really good.
They
He played that on Freeform when I did the track of the week.
they
That band is really fucking
they
good.
were probably
Yeah.
better than They were better than Drowning Pool too, I heard.
By leaps and bounds. Yes.
All
Yeah, they
right.
were. They're a pretty different band for this time of for now. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? The way that they're coming out, I like them.
All right, guys. I'll finish up with my 11, 10, and 9. My 11 is a band that I think has released a lot of really great stuff in the 2010s. Baroness.
Yeah.
I really, really do like their album Purple, but they have Yellow and Green, Gold and Gray, Stone. I mean, all of these records are
Good
just
album, man.
phenomenal.
Great
That's,
band.
that's yeah, good band. My number 10 is a band called Parkway Drive, and they had a stellar album called Ire that came out in 2016, and everything else they've released since. That's where I found them, and forward, I've just loved it. Um, and my number 9 is Machine Head. They released some great stuff in the 2010s. Unto the Locust is probably my favorite Machine Head record, and I think it's just solid. I think they did a lot of solid stuff in the 2010s and beyond. So that's my 11, 10, and 9. We move on to our 8, 7, and 6. Tim, why don't you start us off on that one?
Right. My number 8 is man I've admired for fucking ever, and he's great. Iggy Pop.
Ooh,
Mm.
nice.
Iggy Pop. Amen.
Iggy
I think I
Pop.
picked him in the last decade.
Amen.
His
My
last
number
album was
seven-
awesome.
My number 7 is Tom Petty,
Wow.
who I haven't
Yes.
used yet.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Right.
Good choice. That's always a good choice.
I could pick him in any decade, by the way.
Yeah.
And number
Nice.
6 is Cheap Trick, who I didn't use, which Surprised the
It's a
fuck
good
out of me that I haven't used them.
Great albums in the last 15 years too, man.
Yep.
Yeah, I ain't arguing with that shit.
Mark, Aiden, Eldon.
Dude. I'm
Oh,
gonna
Dave.
go with
Birthday boy.
Judas Priest,
Oh.
man. I haven't picked them yet, but fuck. I think they're releasing their best shit, like Invincible Shield.
Firepower.
Redeemer of Souls, Firepower, and Invincible Shield, man. Fucking great fucking 1, 2, 3 punch. I love those three albums. I love the 70s Judas Priest. I love the 80s Judas Priest. I love one album in the 90s of Judas Priest. And then we get to when Rob Halford comes back and then they kicked house again. So
I'll
fucking
tell
I'm
you
gonna
what, Priest, they picked up a hell of a guitarist in Faulkner.
fuck
He's just
yeah.
Oh
fucking
yeah.
Sure, so
amazing.
Oh,
dead.
yeah.
Those three albums
Yeah,
all have him on there. Fucking amazing shit.
He
Yeah,
saved that
He's
band.
fucking amazing.
Say
He
that
saved
band.
that band.
And then I'm gonna go with the band I could have picked what in the 2000s or whatever, but my favorite my favorite two albums by this band are in the 2014, 2011, and even their last album I liked. I'm gonna start with Foo Fighters, Wasting Light, which they went back to tape. They went back and recorded that on fucking tape. Sonic Highways, which is my favorite Foo Fighters album, and
That's
then
a good album.
Medicine Midnight was a great album too. They put out some good shit. It was fucking Sonic Highways. Go watch that documentary. It's fucking amazing. I
Great.
fucking love Sonic Highways. That is my. I was listening to that album all week. I just
Oh no,
fucking
that album was great. It was the Medicine at Midnight. It was okay.
Medicine Midnight was okay, but those Wasting Light and Sonic
Yeah, dude.
Highways. Oh my god,
That's
those
badass
two.
stuff.
I didn't think you liked Sonic Highways.
I do.
You do? Well, I'm gonna pick the Foo Fighters at number 7. A pretty reckless fucking rule. They're my number 6. Especially when I saw her boobs and when Jerry texted me, "Did you open your gatefold yet?" No. I go, "Oh my god!" And I like bigger boobs, but she has nice boobs. I just say, but they are really good. They opened up for the Rolling Stones and AC/DC. They gotta be good if they're opening up for those two bands. And she's gonna be performing at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame with Soundgarden coming up
Sweet.
with them. She's gonna be doing some Soundgarden songs with them. And
Well,
then
I
I'm
could
gonna
do that.
I'm gonna pick the End Machine. George Lynch, no, Robert was in there, and the last one that last Indian singer. Oh my god, that last album was so amazing. I love all three albums. The last album is just fucking whoa! What the fuck? This singer can fucking sing. What's his name? Girish.
I
Girish.
forgot, man. Yeah, it's some weird kind of
Girish. He's an Indian singer from India.
yeah.
Fucking really good shit, man. Robert Mason was the original singer on both the first two albums, and I love both those albums. But Girish took it to a new level, man. Better. Oh my god, that guy's fucking amazing. And that's it. My 7, 6, and 5.
All
8,
right.
7, and 6.
8, 7, and 6, right?
8, 7, and 6.
8,
I'm on
7,
number
6.
5.
Yeah. Oh wait, I went to my 5. My bad. So I went to my 5. So I will only do 2 on the next one.
Awesome. Al, what do you got, buddy?
My number 8, I'm going with the Dead Daisies. I love John Corabi. I love what he's done, and then they had 2 albums with Glenn Hughes too, which
Mhm.
were really good. But Corabi's back in a band. They put out really good shit. I saw them live, man. They're really good live. So, great band. My number 7 is going to be a band called Lucifer. Female
Yes.
Forgot about them.
Good band.
female fronted singer. Edwin Canestracci actually got me into them, and they fucking kick ass, man. They have
They
5
do.
albums. It's just Lucifer 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All great, dude. I love their vibe, man. They're the throwback to like 70s kind of like occult, doom,
Yeah.
kind of stoner vibe. I love that stuff. Anyway,
James West got me into them on that metalstation.com.
yeah.
He's
So, yeah, Lucifer, great band. I love that one. And then my number 6, Ghost. It's gonna be my number 6. So
that'll be
and
Jerry's number 1.
and they're in the middle of the pack because honestly, like the first album is still my favorite. I like some of the stuff that they put out after, but they've gotten like into too much poppy areas at times. Catchy songs, great. I still love that first album though. I think that's the best album still. Heavy and just kind of dark and stuff.
Yeah.
So that's the stuff. That's the Ghost that I like. So that'd be my number 6. So Dead Daisies, Lucifer, and Ghost.
Awesome. Jerry.
I'm glad Al mentioned this because I thought I'd be the only one. I love Tremonti, man. I think they're fucking awesome, dude. So that's a good one. I do like them better than Alter Bridge too myself. Even though I love Mark Tremonti, everything he does, I love them in Korea. He's a great fucking guitar player, dude. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
dude, that poor ABBA album, dude. What the fuck, dude? Do something with it. Retire it or something. Bury it, dude. You've been torturing that poor thing
It's
every
a
week.
fun prop.
All right. And then my number 7 is gonna be Nervosa, man. A great fucking thrash metal band out of they're not
Big
from they're not from Rio. Where are they from? Sao Paulo, Brazil, right? I think. Yeah.
Thought they were from Mexico City.
No,
Yeah,
they're
I
from
think they're
Brazil.
Mexico.
They're from Brazil. Yeah.
They're from Brazil. That's the warning.
That was
okay.
Ah, there you go.
Warning.
There you go. Mix it up.
And then my number 6 is gonna be Dirty Honey, dude. They're a great fucking band, dude.
Oh shit,
Love
I
both
forgot
that.
about them.
Well, they have 3 albums out or
Yep.
more. I
Yeah,
can't remember how many.
3.
They have a live album
Fucking
too.
great fucking band, dude. So
Dude, that's a good
Yeah.
pick. I forgot about Dirty Honey.
Yeah,
dude.
they are really good. I don't have them on my list, but yeah, they're a great
I
band.
seen them live opening for the Black Crows. That guy could hit high notes like fucking no other person. Man.
man.
Aerosmith wannabes.
Not
And
even.
of course, I fucking it was a freezing day in Oklahoma, and I made Andy miss him. I'm sorry, Andy. My bad.
That's cool.
I wanted to see him live too, dude, because I love him, dude. But man, that was a torturous fucking day, dude. Anyway, so
I
Tremonti,
seen it twice already. That's all right.
Nervosa, and Dirty Honey.
All right. Mark.
I'm gonna go number 8. I'm gonna trump Mark's Judas Priest, and I'm gonna say KK's Priest. Too
Nice.
smoking out. It's heavy, super heavy.
Very
Tim
heavy.
Ripper Owens can still bring it, and I'd love to see them live. Number 7, I'm gonna go Edwin Canestrati. Kind of got me into some of his albums. Noah Gallagher's High Flying Birds.
Dude.
Good stuff.
Nice.
Good stuff. Good albums.
Oh yeah.
Yep. And number 6 is my curveball. I'll never forget. I was sitting in the theater watching James Bond's Skyfall, and I heard this voice, and I'm like, "Wow, that's some great singing right there." And it's Adele. I'm gonna go with number 6 with Adele. She has some good songs, pop
Forgot about
songs,
her.
but good. Another nice voice.
Mhm.
I'll enjoy listening to her
Yeah,
voice.
beautiful voice.
Yep.
Some
Absolutely.
really good
And
heartfelt
so
songs.
she earned a spot. Number 6 is Adele. So number 8, KK's Priest. Number 7, Noel Gallagher's High Flying Birds, and 6, Adele.
I want to say
Awesome.
Adele is one of the last really that can sing a really good heartfelt ballad that you can actually believe.
It's arguably it's not the best Pound song, but it's probably top 5 somewhere. I would say
Yeah.
top 5.
Big time. Big time. That was a great pick
Dude,
because
yeah.
I could have put her in my list somewhere, but I would have really had. Oh my God, yeah, she's amazing. I got into her on 1921, and then whatever she
Mhm.
pulled.
Even that tune that's so annoying, I hear it, but rumor has it. I'm like, dang, she got a groove too, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Groove.
Love that
Awesome.
song,
Oh wait,
too.
that's wrong show.
Huh?
Groove, wrong show.
All
All
right,
right. Okay. Sorry.
go ahead.
Oh, I'll just do my 876 real quick. Jerry's already mentioned the March Enemy. I've just loved the War Eternal record. I think that's so solid. And whoo, Elisa, I mean, how beautiful is she? And she just has that voice come out of her. I mean, it's like, what? So I love that band. Judas Priest is my number 7. You can't go wrong with just the punches that they're throwing, man, in the 2000s. And Firepower, I think, is just hands down a fantastic fucking record, start to finish. And my number 6 is going to be Iron Maiden because I love Book of Souls.
Fuck yeah.
And I saw that tour, and that was amazing. And Ghost opened that tour. That was a good show, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, that's my 876. I got Arch Enemy, I've got Judas Priest, and Iron Maiden. So we move on to 5, 4, and 3. Let's start with Mark. Oh, sorry, Andy.
Yeah. Can I do my 876?
I
Yes.
didn't. Oh, I am so sorry.
No,
See,
no,
that's what happens when they put me in the driver's seat, man.
no,
That's what happened.
You put yourself in the driver's seat because
Yeah,
me and
Well,
Jerry were
because
arguing.
we still be arguing who was going to start it.
Exactly.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You
That's
put
what
him
we
in the
do.
driver's seat, he runs off the
Andy,
road.
my deepest
Rabbit season,
apologies,
duck
sir.
season, rabbit
Please do
season,
your,
duck season,
please do your
rabbit
Rabbit
season,
season,
duck
duck
season.
season.
Give us your
rabbit-
876.
So can I? Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
go ahead.
Thank you,
You're
guys.
allowed. We permit you.
I am going to
On the
go
clock.
with. I almost saw these guys live. I was on my way to the show. It was YouTube playing, and this band was opening up. I got stuck in traffic going from one side of Houston to the other in rush traffic on a Friday night. But I do love this band, Muse, Muse. I love
Muse is
Muse.
really good. I love Muse.
In the 2010s, they came out with a Second Law and Drones and Simulation Theory. And their great hit in the 2010s was Madness. It's a badass song. I love it. And my number 7, I'm going to go with the Black Keys. I was lucky enough to see them with Kings of Leon. Black Keys, that decade they came out with Brothers, which was a really good album. That's what broke them out into the mainstream. And El Camino had a really good punk rock, well, not punk rock, but a garage rock vibe to it. And Turn Blue was a blues album with Ginger Mouse producing. And then they did Let's Rock, which they brought back the rock. And after that, man, they made 4 more albums. So they've made about 8 albums since 2010. They've been a busy band. And my number 6, I'm going to touch on what Al said a little bit ago, but I love Guns N' Roses. I love the band Guns N' Roses. I can't have Guns N' Roses doing new music, but I got Slash releasing some really good music. I'm getting used to Miles Kennedy's voice. It's okay, but I just want to hear Slash play. So Slash is my favorite part of Guns N' Roses. So he made about 4 or 5 albums in the 2010s, and they were very good, adventurous albums. I love them. So Slash is my number 6.
Good picks. Okay, has everybody gone?
Yes. I actually did my number 5, so I'm only on 4 and 3.
Hit it. Give us your 4 and 3. Man.
My 4 and 3, the Dead Daisies, which has already been mentioned with Karabi and Glenn Hughes. Great shit. I have them all. Great stuff. And I'm going for Alter Bridge. I've seen them live. If you've never seen Alter Bridge live, they are fucking amazing. They released AB3 in 2010, Fortress, which is my favorite Alter Bridge album, and The Last Hero and Walk the Sky. Fucking 4 albums in freaking by 2019. Great shit. I love them. Great. It's metal. It's fucking hard rock and metal. They fucking rock. I love Miles's voice. I know a lot of people don't, but that's okay. But I
It's
love
just
it.
a little high. That's all.
I like his voice.
I
think he's got a
you
cool
like
voice.
Axl
I don't hate his voice or anything like that. He's not one of my
I
favorite.
get it though. Yeah, I get
All right,
it though.
so then
Yeah.
I'm done with my 4 and 3 because I already did my 5 with the end machine.
No, but Mark, but they're very similar to me, Axel and Miles.
I think Miles has a way better voice than Axl. That's just my opinion.
Now
But
he-
go check out Miles Kennedy's last solo album. It's fucking hard rock metal.
Yeah,
Okay.
Miles doesn't screech like
He doesn't.
what Axel can, but
He has a
he's
smoother
kind of-
voice. He has a smoother voice
he
to
does.
me. Yeah.
Is anybody else watching this Giants Eagles game?
No, what's happening?
What's the score?
The Giants are up by 10, 27-17 going into the fourth.
The Eagles are overrated.
Wow.
Jackson
Well,
Dart,
49ers are going to the Super Bowl.
I'm telling you,
I'm
dude,
never saying that.
that city, New York City is falling in love with this Jackson Dart kid. I tell you.
He's the new Eli.
His mom is hot too. Talk about a MILF.
That was not a sincere comment, Mark. Come on.
No, but I know what you're saying because the camera always seems to find her in every game he's played
Good
at.
looking
so far.
woman, man. She's a
I
great
don't
looking
see.
woman.
I don't see any other mothers.
They kept finding fucking what's that guy quarterback of the Rams who won the Super Bowl?
Stafford?
Whoa, his mom,
No, the guy is in the Hall of Fame now.
Kurt Warner.
Kurt Warner.
Kurt
His
Warner.
wife was not that good looking, but they kept
His wife,
finding
she was
her.
like 20 years older than him, wasn't she?
His
She
wife
was like
looked
20 years
older,
older than him.
I'm just saying, but they kept finding her in the fucking thing. I'm just saying.
Yeah, she was out.
Kurt
Oh,
Warner's a good
Kurt,
guy.
such a good job.
Kurt Warner's a good guy. don't
I
know.
love
Yeah,
Kurt
I
Warner.
like
He's a
him.
great guy. Even though I hate the Rams. Yeah. That's my
All right. So Andy, I
Oh.
forgot you last time, buddy. I'm sorry. I'm gonna let you go this first.
So we're doing 5, 4, 3.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Oh, okay. My number 5. I picked the White Stripes for 2000s. What's better than that? Jack White in the 2010s.
Yes.
Jack White was fantastic in the 2010s. He still is.
Yeah.
Very inventive with his music. Very great production. He has no fear. He came out with Blunderbuss and Lazardo and Boarding House Reach, plus 3 more albums. Made 6 albums in that time period, 2010 to now. I was able to see him one time. He does such a great job. He's so talented. My number 4, y'all have already talked about it, and I thought I was going to be the only one, but Judas Priest, I'll put at number 4. I absolutely love Redeemer of Souls. When they came out with Redeemer of Souls, I was so excited. I haven't heard a good hard rock heavy metal album like that in a while, so I loved it. Firepower, more people like it. Well, people like it more than I do. I think it's all right. They kind of cut down on the epics that they had on Redeemer of Souls. And Invisible Shield, it's pretty good. You know, it's a fun listen. So my number 4, I'm going to go with. I'll go with these guys. I've seen them about 3 times. In fact, here's a cover for their 4th album. Tell Me I'm Pretty. I'm talking about Cage the Elephant. They made about 7 albums.
I love
during
them.
this time period. They made Thanks, Happy Birthday, and Melophobia, which is my favorite album by them. Tell Me I'm Pretty, which was pretty cool. Social Cues was the album that they won a Grammy for Best Rock Album for that year. And to me, it's my least favorite. And after that, they came out with a Neon Pill. So, Cage the Elephant. Do I have one more? No, those 3. Jack White, Judas Priest, and Cage the Elephant.
Nice. Tim, give us your picks.
All right, my number 5 is Taylor Momsen, The Pretty Reckless.
Nice.
My number 4 is a band that hasn't been picked yet, which kind of surprises me, but Pepper Keenan and Corrosion of Conformity.
Nice.
They put out good stuff in its last 15 years, yeah.
And number 3 is Ian Astbury and The Cult.
Fuck
I
yes.
picked them in the
Great
90s,
picks.
I think.
Great picks.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. Al, what do you got?
My number 5, I'm going with Black Country Communion.
Oh, I forgot about them. Great
They
shit.
put out about 5 albums now, and I got to see one of their rare shows in New Jersey because they haven't toured much ever, really. But they kicked ass. They only had that first album out, and that was it. And they were great. Now number 4, I'm going to go with this band called Elder. They're from they're in Berlin, Germany now, but they're originally from Massachusetts. So they're like a stoner kind of prog metal band, and they have epics, and they're great. I love their sound. So
They're really good.
yeah, Andy knows. I remember one of their albums I picked at top one of the top albums of the year a couple years ago.
Yeah, and I really dug it.
Yeah. That's my number 4. Number 3, I've been waxing poetic on this band from Sweden. It's a 3-piece for a long time now. Monolord. I love this band. Another stoner kind of doom metal band. I love that genre. So there's a lot of that from the last decade to this one. I picked a lot from that genre. So Monolord. They're a 3-piece from Sweden. They're great. Check them out if you never did. So Black Country Communion, Elder, and Monolord.
Awesome. Good picks, man. Gwen Stefani, what you got, man?
Number 5, I'm going with Rival Sons. good hard rock band. Enjoy them. Number 4, Wolfgang Van Halen, Mammoth. Going with them for number 4. Hope he's gonna carry on the tradition of the Van Halen name, but I like what I hear so far. And number
He's doing a
3,
good job.
yep,
good
number
job.
3, Jerry Cantrell. He's got a couple good
so
soul
good.
albums that I really
Oh yeah,
enjoy.
great soul. Yeah, he's got
Yeah,
great soul.
good soul
Yeah.
stuff.
I almost
So-
picked him too, man.
So that's my 3 picks: Rival Sons, Mammoth, and Jerry Cantrell.
Yeah.
All right. Jerry.
My number 5 is everybody likes looking at a beautiful woman, and nothing more sexier than a woman that can shred on a guitar. And how do you make it cooler? You put it with Alice fucking Cooper.
I knew you were gonna pick that one.
Nita Strauss, dude. She's absolutely fucking fantastic. You met her, right, Al?
No, I never met Nita.
Or was that Orianthi? That was Orianthi you met.
Orianthi I met, yeah.
Okay, right. But Nita Strauss, holy shit, dude.
I'd like to
I've
meet
seen her
Nita.
live twice. Oh man.
Rams
Watching her with
fan.
Alice Cooper, man, she is a great. I know she was a Seattle fan before. Now she's all Rams fan. She's kind of a poser that way,
Yeah,
but
I agree.
but dude, she fucking is an amazing fucking guitar player, dude. And I mean, Andy saw her last month, and she almost stole the stage, in my opinion, with her showmanship and her playing was. And they have like Nita Strauss and another guitar player, in my opinion. I don't even know the dude's name, but dude, she rocks, dude. She's awesome. Oh well, how my screen went away. Hold on 1 second.
Why I print my shit?
Oh, then I got Halestorm, which we talked about. Great fucking band. I remember hearing that first song. I get off or at my job, just listen to that when it came out. Holy shit! I'm like, who the fuck is this singer, dude? Fucking what a voice! Fantastic. And then my number 3 is The Pretty Reckless, another great fucking band. Seattle Momsen, you guys talked about them a lot. Fantastic fucking band. I think they're coming out with something new soon, aren't they?
They are. They kind of stalled because they were Taylor. She told her they told her manager, "Hey, we're gonna go in the studio and make a new album, but I will only come out of the studio for the Rolling Stones and AC/DC." And they got called for both those bands, and she's like, "What?" So
But anyway, that's my 5, 4, and 3.
All right. Who has not gone? I'm going to wrap it up. If I miss somebody, raise your hand, please. Anybody? Bueller? Okay. So my 5, 4, and 3. I'm going to go with Metallica for number 5. I think Hardwired and 7 Seasons are just fucking phenomenal records, in my opinion. My 4 is going to be Joe Bonamassa.
That's a
Kind of
good one.
ties into the Black Country Communion role there. I mean, that man has just released so many good
I can't keep
albums.
up with this shit. So
I
good.
like his solo albums better
Yeah.
than with the band. I love his solo stuff. So
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. It's just yeah, and you're right. It's hard to keep up with all of his stuff because he just releases so much.
Yeah.
But it's great. It's great. I soak it all in, and I've got a lot of his physical copy too. And number 3, it was between a couple of different bands here, but I went with The Warning.
Good one.
They are from Mexico City.
Good band. Yeah.
Right. So anyway, yeah, man, that's my number 5, Metallica. Number 4 is Joe Bonamassa, and number 3 is The Warning.
Now that we do 2 and 1 separate.
Right. So now we'll move on to number 2. Al, what do you got at your number 2, buddy?
Number 2, I'm going with the Winery Dogs.
Ah, fuck me.
Yeah.
Yep.
They released 3 great albums. I'm a big Richie Kotzen fan. I fell in love with him, and I think he's put out. I love his solo album. So
I'm seeing him next Friday.
I could have picked him solo too, but I'm going with the Winery Dogs because him and Portnoy and Sheehan are great together, man. And I've seen them a bunch of times live, and great shows. Musicianship out the ass, but like I love Richie Kotzen's voice, and I love his playing, man. Very tasteful too. Tasteful with technique.
Yeah.
I
All
call
fingers.
it. So,
All
yeah.
I'm seeing Richie and John
All
5
fingers,
next
yeah.
Friday.
Don't play with a pick.
I'm
He used to
seeing-
play. He used to play with a pick back in the day, but now it's just finger player. So,
I'm seeing him and John 5 next Friday.
oh yeah, that'll be a good show, man.
Yeah.
2 of them, yeah. Cool. If they come down here to Florida, I want to check them out. So that's my number 2, Winery Dogs.
Good one.
Perfect pick, man.
I
Perfect.
forgot about them. That's why hitting myself on the head.
Oh, I saw them live in front of maybe 200 people in a club here in Fort Wayne when they were touring their debut. Fucking blew the roof off, man. They were so good, so good, so good.
And at that time, they only had the one album, so they were throwing like Shy Boy and Stand by Poison too.
Yeah,
from the album that he did with Poison, which I thought was great.
It's a great album.
Yeah. Oh fuck yeah, it was so good. Tim, what do you got for your number 2?
My number 2 is Lizzie Hale and Halestorm.
Nice, great band.
Yeah.
Birthday boy Mark, what you got?
I could have picked this band a lot, but they released a lot from 2010 to 2024, and I think there's the most release they ever done. La Raza, fucking 2010, fucking Armored Saint. I gotta get this band in there. Wow. I'm a huge Armored Saint fan, and it went hands down 2015. And then they did the live album in 2017, and it did Punch in the Sky in 2020. And
that was a great album, man.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
That was good.
Symbol of Salvation live in 2021. And then that one single, One Chain, Don't Make No Prison, 2024. This band is still live and viable. Fucking, I love them so much. And they need to be fucking pushed. Because this band fucking rules. They are better than fucking Motley Crue.
I'm just saying much. Come on, dude.
Yeah, they fucking rule. They should have been bigger than Motley Crue.
Same realm.
No, they are better musicians than Motley Crue. Just saying that.
But Motley Crue is not supposed to be taken too seriously.
Well, fucking Armored Saint, just fucking a great rock metal band.
Yeah.
Great shit. And thrash. They do a lot of thrashy shit too. Okay, so Armored Saint's my number 2.
All right, Jerry, what's your number 2, man?
My number 2 is I've been waving this band's banner for the last couple of years now. I fucking love them. And they're from Wales, United Kingdom, Florence Black. I've been a huge fan of them ever since I've heard them. And man, dude, I just wish some of these bands from Europe can afford to come over and play in the States. I really do, man. It's sad that they can't anymore. Because there's some great fucking bands over there, dude, in Europe that just can't afford to play over here, or they get no exposure. I came across them by luck. They come on, like I said, I was listening to a Dust Coda album, and it goes to it'll play the same genre of music,
Yeah. If you like this band, you'll enjoy this.
Right. Yeah. This song came out. The song "Look Up" came out by them, and holy fuck, it's one of the best songs that I've heard in a long time.
Great band, man. You got me into them. Ever since then. Yeah, Weight of the World and Bed and Nails are their 2 albums out. They just released a single called Colored In, which is fucking awesome, dude. I just wish there's some bands like that can get more exposure. Those albums are so expensive. I had to go torrent them.
Yeah. I paid more for shipping to get them than the actual fucking album.
I'm not going to do that. I'll go get them for free, and I played them on the radio station, so I gave them a little bit of cash there, maybe a cent.
I'm sure they appreciate it, dude. Yeah, the euro is probably more than the dollar now, so it's probably $1.50 they got. So, good job, dude. But anyway, yeah, man, they're a great fucking band, great rock and roll band. Love them. That's my number 2.
All right, Andy, what you got for number 2?
My number 2 is actually my wife's favorite band, but she got me into them. We were counting last night how many times we've seen them. We've seen them 10 times. She wants to go see them the next time they come to Red Rocks here in Colorado. I told her because they just played 2 back-to-back sold-out shows there last month, and I'm talking about a band called their name Young the Giant. A great band. Since this is my wife's favorite band, we kind of travel to go see them. So we've seen them twice in Austin, once in Dallas, the other times here. And they've made some pretty good albums. Their debut album came out in 2010. Then they made another album called Mind Over Matter. Another album called Home of the Strange, which is my favorite album by them. And Mirror Master. And then they made And then they made another one after that, which was just okay. They kind of got a little bit too, what's the word I'm looking for? Ambitious. I was like, hey, hold on there. Let's pull back the reins here. But it was okay. But yeah, Young the Giant's my number 2.
Awesome.
Cool.
I'll take my number 2. And we're going to close out with you, Mark Daly. I have not forgot about you. So I'll go number 2. My number 2 is Ghost. Could have easily been number 1. I mean, they released so many great albums in the 2010s. I mean, you got Meliora, Prequel, Impera, and Skeleton. Those are all just so good. Every one of them. And not to mention the little EPs they release in between. So good, so entertaining. Not loved by everybody, but those who love them really do love them, and I'm one of those guys. So, Mark Daly, what is the number 2?
Big, not a big band, but a notable band in the 80s, waving that Christian metal flag. They really came back in the 2010s. I'm talking about Striper, man.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, good. They've been staying busy, about 5 studio albums, and Michael Sweet, you see him live, his voice still sounds really nice.
Yeah.
He took care of himself, so go see him live. They're a great live band. So number 2, Striper.
I don't think I'm going to care for that Christmas album, though. I don't know.
Yeah, probably
Christmas music is just so, like, Christmas.
Their last few albums have been great, man.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, I agree with that.
they've gotten heavy, man.
I
Heavier.
agree with that
Yeah.
shit.
All good stuff, man. All right.
All right,
Everybody
number
ready
1.
for the
Ready for number 1? Let's go.
Is this what we do? Okay.
That's Andy's thing, man. We took that
Mr.
from Andy. man.
Miyagi.
I really didn't think it was going to catch on, but apparently it's going rapid across the nation.
Hey, we do that when you're not on the show too. You're always represented, Andy.
Thank you.
Awesome. All right. Drum roll, number 1. I'm going to take my number 1 first, get myself out of the way. And I'm going with Tuck Smith and the Restless Hearts.
Oh,
Cool.
People who say rock and roll is dead, man, you just got to search out Tuck Smith and the Restless Hearts. And even check his previous band, The Biters, out. I mean,
Great
he's
shit.
pretty consistently done very solid stuff. And I tell you what, man, everything he's released here recently, I fucking love. I buy it all on vinyl or CD.
I need to get that new EP. Is it out yet?
It comes out the 16th.
Okay. I was looking for a pre-order. I couldn't find it on Amazon.
I have the link. I might send you.
Okay.
I'll send it to you. Yeah, man. So Tuck Smith, saw him at the last Rockin' Pod. Just tore the roof off. He's a really nice guy too. So's his band. I met everybody, and I just hope he continues on the path he's going, because he should be arena rock. That's perfect arena rock, but you can see him at a club level and he's going to rip your face off. My number
band.
1, Tuck Smith. Tim, what's your number 1, bud?
My number 1 is a band that started in the 80s and has just been consistently awesome throughout. And they put out some of their best work in the late 2000s. And they've gone through different members of the band and all that, but they come out with consistent fucking metal. From their last album, Damned If You Do, with Mike Howe, to their first album with Mark Lopes and
Jerry's
Congregation,
loving you right now.
Metal Church. And that was my pick for album of the year in 2023 when it came out.
Jerry's going, big hug, Mark.
I picked him. I couldn't pick him this time. I've already picked him.
Yeah, you did.
Picked him in the 80s.
Well, that's why I waited, because I was like, no, I like them better now. Even though, like, the dark and,
Ooh, Blessing in Disguise.
Yeah.
Pain in the Balance. Great music.
34-17. Wow.
The Giants?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, nice.
Very through.
Philadelphia fans are having a bad night.
Cool.
Yes!
Yeah, dude. We're gonna see some fucking city burning tonight.
Oh my God. They're gonna have to
Couldn't
grease the
happen to a
pool.
better
They're gonna have to
fan
grease
base.
the pools,
Oh my God,
Couldn't
yeah.
happen to a better fan base.
right?
That city's
The
gonna
game,
burn
the
down.
game's not over yet.
I know.
As a Giants fan, we have Miracle in Meadowlands where we can't like close
That's
games
true.
out.
That's true.
Meadowlands.
Can I throw the
Don't
Appa
throw it
CD
to
again?
Stonehenge.
Yeah, remember, but the Giants
I
have
don't know,
Jimmy
Mark.
Sarchik for
Bill
Christ's
Sarchik, yeah.
sake.
I don't know,
Couldn't
my
even
dude.
hand off to a running back.
Where are we at, man? Let's
Chris
keep going.
Jackson
Number
Dart.
one.
It's
Whoever
a
wants to
whole
go
different
next.
world with him. It's a whole different world with Jackson Dart.
Yep. But poor, what's his name?
Daniel Jones.
No, the drummer, the new Russell Wilson. That guy can't stick with the team since he left Seattle.
He's already had his time, though. He's already
He's a has been. He was horrible in Seattle. He only won because of his defense.
His
The Legion
defense is
of Doom.
We'll trade him to the
Legion
49ers for a
Yeah,
seventh
but-
round pick.
yeah,
okay?
but- So didn't Baltimore, and so didn't
Hey, Richard Sherman was the only good
Chicago,
member
for
of
that
that
matter.
team.
Tampa Bay. back
Richard
in the-
Sherman is still on the Niners side.
I like
so
Marshawn Lynch. I liked him. He was. A
I
great
liked him
runner.
too, but Richard Sherman's the best.
All right,
Where we at, Mooger?
Okay, so Jerry, give us your number one.
Taylor Swift.
What?
Yes.
No, fuck no.
Stole my thunder, but
Come on,
a
it's
good pick,
Ghost,
man.
man. Come on, it's Ghost. It's one of my
Singing,
favorite
right?
bands.
I knew you were gonna pick Ghost number one.
Gonna see them in January again here in Knoxville. Looking forward to that. I'm just I don't know. I love everything about it. I love the stage show. I love their music. I don't care if it's gone poppy. I do like their poppy. I mean, I prefer their heavier stuff, like Opus Eponymous and stuff
I
like
like
that.
9 songs now.
Meliora. I mean, they got a little more poppier with the last couple albums, but I think it's still great music. I think Tobias Forge is one of the best songwriters of this century. I think he's an amazing songwriter.
I think Tuck Smith is better.
all those riffs are him. That's his guitar work. That's his riffs that he come up with. There's some fucking great riffs he comes up with. Dude.
I'm gonna
So,
stop bashing Ghost because I like 9 songs. I can't bash a band I like 9 songs by. Yes.
Fucking fantastic band.
Yeah.
I love them, and I'm looking forward to seeing them again. And the only thing I don't like about the band is they do some real shitty covers. I will say that much. Some
Yeah,
of the
that
covers
Jesus
aren't
He
the
Knows
greatest.
Me is horrible.
That was good. No, that was actually
fuck you.
good.
That song sucked.
I actually like that better than the original.
No.
Phantom of the Opera. Phantom of the Opera. That wasn't very. It
I
wasn't
love the
awful like
Genesis
people were
cover
saying, but
better.
it wasn't great. But I prefer them to. And they did a horrible song with that dude from The Conjuring. I thought that song was pretty bad. I can't remember the name of it because it sucked so bad. But yeah, I mean, yeah, no, I'm sure you guys already knew that. What my number one was.
I just need to throw this ABBA CD again because that pissed me off.
All
Yeah,
right.
sucks.
Go
Hey,
back to
Al,
fucking
Al.
Oingo Boingo. Hey, do you know Oingo Boingo did Goodwill Hunting sound or the Goodwill Hunting soundtrack? I never knew that.
They've done a lot of soundtracks. Bachelor Party, you know.
Not
Lots of shit,
as
dude.
many as Trevor Rabin. He did 17 soundtracks in the 2000s. Jerry and I were talking.
He did
I'm
scores.
Trevor Rabin.
He did
I didn't pick Trevor
scores.
Rabin.
Look that up. He did 17
He
soundtracks.
did.
in the
He did
2000s.
did, yeah.
scores, and it was
The
like
scores.
The Rock and stuff like that. Yeah,
Gone in 60 Seconds.
yeah. All the Jerry Bruckheimer movies.
Yeah.
Raised in Arizona.
No, he didn't
Yeah.
do that.
Oh well, y'all were the same Nicolas Cage movie, so I just thought he did.
No, I said Jerry
Gone in,
Bruckheimer.
gone in 60
Valley
seconds.
Girl.
Anything Jerry Bruckheimer did, he used Trevor.
Because-
8 millimeter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
whatever. All right, keep going. Where are we at?
All right, we're with Al. Al, what is your number one, buddy?
I'm going Uncle Acid and the Deadbeats.
Ian Wally loves you.
Love that band, man.
Fuck.
Yes.
Another stoner doom metal occult. I love the lyrics. I love their videos that actually use like these old occult like movies. So fucking great, dude. It's like you travel back in the 70s, man. Like watching this stuff. So
I do like that band. Ian Wadley got me into them. Real
yeah, they're
cool
great,
band.
man. I
Yeah.
love them. So
I need to get some stuff by them.
yeah. Shit. I mean, I would say get Bloodlust first. You know, Bloodlust, Mind Control. That's those 2 great albums right there. So, and that's it, man. Uncle Acid and the Deadbeats. And my
That's a
Geddy Lee signature
stellar
too.
pick.
My Geddy Lee signature too, bro.
Nah,
Like that. The poster that comes in hemispheres, bro.
so.
Yeah, huh?
Oh, nice.
I wish I had all three of their signatures on there, but I can still get Alex's. Anyway, that's my number one.
All right, Andy, give us your
In
number
that
one.
background right there, where it's got Michael Anthony and Sammy Hagar, it looks like their names could be Karen. They look terrible. Anyway, my number one is a band that I've
Karen.
seen about 5 times. And I love this band. When I first found out about them, I was reading back when I used to read Rolling Stone. They had like the song of the week or something like that. And I went and I heard the song. I said, man, the song's pretty good. And ever since then, I've been collecting their albums. This was their second album because their debut album came out in 2009. This one was in 2011. This was the 10th anniversary to Dawes. This
You
is
love that band.
And this one right here, since it was the 10th anniversary, when they released the album, it had like 2 hidden tracks. Well, they added it on here on a 45, which was pretty cool. And then after that, they came out with this one. Just got the 10th anniversary. This is Stories Don't End. And then from there, they release all your favorite bands stay together. And then they release Good Luck with Whatever.
Where are they from?
They're from LA.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They're kind of when you read about them, like on Wikipedia, they kind of say like they're singer-songwriter of the 70s, like the Southern Cal sound, so stuff like that. But the guitar work is fantastic.
They're like Jackson Brown.
Yeah, they got Jackson Brown as a.
He was born today.
And then this one was, they released 2 more after this one, but this one came out in 2022. This is Misadventures of Doom Scroller. I've got this on the on the turntable right now. It's kind of a jazzy rock album. Every album's been very different lately, and I've been digging it. So that's my number one is the band Dawes. I try to see them every time they come to town. I've seen them in different venues, inside, outside. They're just a good band, and I really enjoy them. So that's it.
I'm going to check them out. Never heard of them.
Yeah. You're in Apple Music, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'll send you some links.
Perfect. Thank you. Appreciate that. Mark Daly.
Oh, you haven't gotten to me yet. You missed me.
Gwen.
Well, you're going to close this out, birthday boy. We're going
Oh,
with the
okay.
other Mark.
Cool.
Yeah. Go ahead, Mark Daly. Gwen.
Dolly.
Mark
Dolly.
Allen Taylor, right?
No, it's you.
No.
It's you.
That's me.
It's you.
Dolly.
But Al missed the Gwen Stefani joke. It was a good one. Anyway, my number one. You're looking at it, man. Come on. You get the best of both worlds with Van Halen and
come on.
No.
That's not your number.
I'm just kidding.
Get the hell out of here.
But tomorrow,
That's not even their
they're
number.
going to
one.
release a live album, so be sure you buy it. It's the Van Halen Best of Both Worlds, whatever they call it.
I probably will. I saw that show.
It's the Vegas residency, so buy it.
I will buy it at midnight.
It's coming out at midnight, yeah. No, my number one seriously is this was the good thing about this episode.
Andy's going to line up at Tower Records in New York City.
I am.
He's going to go all the way there.
Midnight.
Yeah, I'm
You'll be
fly
the
out
only
there
one
too.
later.
Yeah, it's gonna be midnight, and there's like gonna be like leaves blowing around the street. It's like,
I'm gonna be on.
there's gonna be a
Tumbleweed.
There's gonna be a tumbleweed, yeah, going on fucking Broadway.
Who put the boards on the windows?
See Andy looking in the window like this, going,
Karen Hagar. There you go.
Just stream it. You don't have to actually buy it. I'm just kidding. Anyway, this a good thing about doing this episode is like I could have picked a band from back in the day that I didn't pick in the other episodes, but I've been listening to like a lot of new bands, and I chose this. Like I said, a fairly new band, but they've been around for a little bit, and I'm going with Greta Van Fleet. I know they're a Led Zeppelin ripoff, but they are my number one. Greta Van Fleet. I've been listening to them night and day, and I really dig this, man. It's good stuff, man. I don't care. If you're gonna knock off Led Zeppelin, Yeah, why not do it, man?
I
I
guess
dig
go
it.
all the way, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I actually like Kingdom Come in the 80s. They were Kingdom
I like
clones
Kingdom Come. I
because
like the first Greta Van
I
Fleet
love
they
Kingdom
album,
ripped
but
Come,
off
after
Led
that,
actually.
no.
Zeppelin. So if you're gonna rip off a band, do it, man.
They
Just do
only
it.
they only
Hey, it's
did that on the
plagiarism, but I think they sound all right,
they
man.
only did that on the first album,
You
which I
know,
liked, but then after that, the singer just went incredibly King Diamondish.
right? Well,
And I was like, I'm done.
Oasis ripped off
It's been a
the
live
Beatles
album.
in the 90s. Look how many albums they sold. Do it, man.
I,
Hey,
I like Oasis in spurts.
so but I'm gonna pick Greta Van Fleet. I like them. It's my pick,
Enjoy.
so that's what I'm going
They're
for.
in my they're in my honorable mentions
Yeah.
What?
because I love Led Zeppelin.
Well,
Just
Well,
like I said,
if you're gonna knock off a band,
that's why I like doing this stuff these past 6 weeks.
yeah,
Yeah, I've been listening to like a lot of new bands and trying it out, and I like them.
this has
but
been a lot of fun.
if you're gonna knock off a band, knock off Led Zeppelin, goddamn
There
it.
you
I
go.
mean,
Yeah,
come on.
I know they probably I guess they probably get bashed a lot. I didn't really do all the deep diving on that, but I like them.
I saw them live here in Fort Wayne. We had a free ticket, and they put on a hell of an arena show. I mean, it
Oh,
was the hockey.
are they really popular? I don't know. I know they got a million followers on
Um,
YouTube.
well, on a Tuesday night or some shit in Fort Wayne,
Yeah.
Indiana, the place was like three-quarters full. I mean, it wasn't empty.
Like I said, I've been listening to all their songs. It's pretty good.
Their last album was really good.
Yeah.
I think they released like 2 years ago. It was a good album. I liked it.
So yeah, it was between that and these guys behind me, but yeah.
All
It's
right,
that or
birthday
Checking
boy,
Swing.
take us out with your number one, man.
I'm just gonna say this is the band I could have picked in the 80s, but I think they put out their best material from 2010 and on. You got Somewhere Night Ranger, Somewhere in California, 2011, High Road, 2014, Don't Let Up, 2017, and the band played on in 2021. This band is, and they have some live albums in between that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some
I,
Good
great
I will
album.
stuff.
say this
And
about Night Ranger, it doesn't seem sincere. It's way heavy, and that's not Night Ranger for me. Night Ranger is like the Brad
melodic.
Gillis doing the little wah wah, in the solos
Brad
and all
Gillis
that.
has been doing the wah-wahs on these fucking albums.
Getting laid in the back seat of your
And
Chevrolet,
they had Joe Hoekstra on here too, a couple of these albums. So
I
really
think
cool
I
stuff,
think the
man.
complete opposite.
Yeah, that's a
Um,
good. It's a cool pick, but like I said, I try to get into Night Ranger recent albums, but it's just way too heavy.
Oh, I got
Somewhere in
Jerry into recent
California was
albums. He
great.
loved them.
yes, dude. After 2010, I thought they got better,
I thought they
Yeah.
got better too. They got harder, more
and
melodic. Fucking
and I think it's very authentic, and I think it's very real. I really enjoy.
That's just
They
me.
still have that really good, catchy, hooky songwriting. They still have that. It's just a little bit heavier riffs.
and his dual leads, they go off still. And I've seen him live like 4 times since the 2010s. He still put on an amazing show.
I've never seen them.
Oh, you need to see them, dude. They are
Yeah,
so
They're
good,
gonna
dude.
they're coming down here. They're playing out here with Foreigner next year.
You should see them, Al.
Oh, well, they probably come here with Foreigner though.
They always play Crazy Train because Brad Gillis like would
They
segue
play
into
that and Coming of
Yeah.
Age, you know,
Yeah.
or what's that song? The ballad from Dan Yankees, High Enough.
High enough.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
play that a lot.
They're saying
Ah,
that Lou Graham is going to be with Foreigner too down here.
that'd be cool. Seen him live like 3 years ago. He's really good. He
And
looks
you
like
know
a
what's funny
hobbit
about
now.
Foreigner? Jeff Pilson has been in Foreigner longer than he was in Doctor.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's just sad that Lou looks like a hobbit now.
Yeah.
It's like God. But man, that was our show, Jerry. What do we got going on? What do you got going on?
Me?
What do you got going on, man?
Not a goddamn thing.
You don't have shows, Cranium
Heavy
Radio,
water.
Yeah.
Heavy water.
Heavy Water 77. We just did the amazingly average Kilroy Was Here album from Styx. Definitely a fun album to talk about. Check it out on YouTube. I have a radio show on Cranium Radio Tuesdays from 4 to 7. Play some great rock and metal, whatever, Be starting the Three Shots Down podcast one of these years. We're gonna be restarting that in the next couple of years. Um, Other than that, just chilling out and enjoying life.
All right, Al, what do you got going on?
I'll say that this is the greatest album of the 2010s right here on 8
There you
track.
go.
Double
Right
platinum.
here. The 2010s, bro.
Strutter 77.
Oh,
I don't know, Andy, what do we got going on the show?
Yeah, on Tuesday at Black Spinner Circle, we're going to be doing our top 10 bands or artists who've kind of worn out their welcome already.
That's going to be
Hit the
interesting.
road, Jack.
That's a good one.
It's funny you guys did Rush on a Wednesday, but you didn't do it on a Tuesday. Wednesdays I'm busy. Tuesdays I'm free. It's like, damn.
And we just did a great interview with the band Dig. With
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
it was
cool,
great.
man.
the two
I need to
guitar
check
players.
out that band, man. That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, dude. Their newest album is really good, but I mean, if you're gonna start with their debut. It's
Yeah, you
killer.
got me into that. That's a good album.
Jerry knows,
If
man.
Jerry likes it, I'll probably like it.
We did a great show on that like years ago, and
Yeah,
like,
we
we
did.
dissected the album, and yeah, John and Johnny from the band, they're the two are founding guitar players, two founding. They were great, man. We just had a great hang,
Yeah.
bullshitting with them, and great guys, man. I hope they tour. They're putting out a vinyl. It's only available in digital right now, but the new album called I, which is a small I in parentheses. It's out now digitally. You can listen to it on YouTube as well. But they're gonna put out a vinyl next year, and
In February.
and they said hopefully they can do some shows too. So I've never seen them live. I'd like to see them, and they were asking me, can we play your backyard? I'm like, all right, you guys come down, play in my backyard. You can have the Kiss sign I have on my porch as your background.
That's funny.
They were laughing. They love that. So,
Yeah.
but anyway, yeah, check out that interview. It's up, and like you said, Andy, next week, bands that have worn out their welcome.
Yeah. Bands that worn out their welcome.
I know one band the first band that came to my mind. I'm not saying it. But it came easily to me.
But also check out that Black Spinner episode with Dig, because they really tell some really good stories about a band back in the day. Their stories with the Ramones and how they played with Bad Brains. And
Yeah.
I mean, that's interesting stuff that you want to hear about a band out on the road,
Yeah.
their experiences. It's a really good episode, and I really enjoyed it.
All right. So on next week, Joseph Staub has picked our next 3 episodes for BS because he's an amazing person. We love you, Joseph. Halloween themed episodes. We're going to do our top 11 Alfred Hitchcock movies next week.
Wow.
So if you guys want to be on that, if you like Alfred Hitchcock, come on with us because that's pretty cool shit. And then tomorrow on Freeform Rock Podcast, me, Mooger, Jerry, and Joseph Staub, Blue Oyster Cult Mirrors review. So check that out. We got a lot of shit coming up on. We got an Oingo Boingo episode coming up on Halloween.
God. 27 fucking songs. How many songs are on that?
Have fun with that.
Hey, we got through that in less than 2 hours. That was an amazing episode.
That might have been the scariest thing. So I think that will be a great Halloween special.
It will be because Oingo
700
Boingo always
Oingo
played on
Boingos.
Halloween, so that's a perfect Halloween episode.
That's perfect timing, Mark, to do that on Halloween for them.
I had it set up for that. It's like
Perfect.
it's coming out right there. But Gwen Stefani, man, what do you got going on? Anything?
I don't have much going on. I want to thank you for these past 6 weeks, being having me on every single episode.
Ian is taking him from behind.
And that's what I want to segue into. I want to invite Wadzilla. Either he appear on this show, or if he doesn't appear on this show, he has to come meet me down in Florida, and he's gonna be my partner in the pickleball tournament. And then we could listen to like No More Tears and rock out to the zombie stop. How about that?
They hated that album. I was listening to that review. And go, fuck, I love.
I don't
that
know why I got brought up for pickleball, but yeah.
He said you like to play pickleball with your buddies.
Yeah,
Like,
I've never
that's
played
the best.
pickleball, the honest truth though. But yeah. No, but I would like to see Wadzilla on the show. I vote as a listener, I always say I like to see when two shows get together. So Black Spinner and BS was cool. I like to see now you guys maybe form up with get the Rock Hall Review back together, get Edwin and Eric on, or maybe get Rock and Metal Combat Podcast to come
Well,
on the
we
show.
got Eric coming on for a Diver Down episode coming
There you
up
go. There, I'll be looking forward to it.
Also, happy birthday to Edwin as well.
Edwin, yeah, Edwin, my
Yeah, that's right. I'm
my
sorry.
birthday
Happy
twin,
birthday.
man.
Well,
I,
happy
when he
birthday.
I love Eddie Conestrachi,
And today's actually John Lennon's birthday.
and Jackson Brown, and Sharon Osbourne. But Tim, man, what do you got, man? Anything
I
you
spent
just
my
with
birthday
us?
with Dabney Coleman.
Nothing other than, when you call and say, come on. So
Yeah, well, I'll
That's
see
it.
you. I'll see you next Tuesday on the pop up.
yeah,
I think
that's
Jerry will
become
be
our
there
little
too.
ritual.
Yeah. All right, Mooger. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow, Mooger. I'll see you tomorrow, Jerry. You guys all rule. Check out Black Spinner Circle podcast on YouTube. They fucking rule. Check out Heavy Water 77 on YouTube. They rule. And check out When Three Shots Down come back. They rule too. And Jerry on Cranium Radio. Joseph Stav on Cranium Radio. They all rule. And Metal Mike Tyler on Cranium Radio. And the Plug podcast with Bushy. Let's get the fuck out of here. Later, guys. Thank you, guys. Take it
Peace.
easy.
Everybody, take care.
Bye.
Bye.